CLE. Step inside the ring. Step inside the ring. Step inside the ring. Stepping it. Walking it. 10 toes pressed against the mat like I got lead feet. R&B on BBO, I'ma keep it G. You gotta know you're facing the truth if you in a battle with me. I hop in the box and get off a punch, it feel like concrete. I'm straight off the bricks, it's no wonder we hitting like Manny P. I'm talking hit after hit after hit, gotta put on their knees. I ain't gotta talk about using no blick, I put the gun down and use these. It's ironic I'm waking them up, but still a hand out some Z's. Ayy, Z's, ayy, Z's. BVO, turn them right up, we been divided with ease. That's with a capital V. Shout out to Act 3, I'm finna shoot to the V. And I got my gloves with me. Shout out to AMG Mercedes, I did that GLE. Shout out to CLE, ooh baby, that's in my veins when I bleed. We exceeding the million subscribers, nigga just wait and see. Yeah, just wait and see, nigga just wait and see. If you try me, you can get beat, but I ain't 808 keys. Hard-headed, heavyweight, or been eating my greens. Dark past, bright fate, you know I've been through the ringer. I train hard, why they hate, Goku to Vegeta. You elite, but we ahead, that means we a leader. We'll tap you on your head, we don't need a heater. Finna hack an algorithm till YouTube delete it. Then I'ma pack out a couple of renters, tell them all be seated. Be seated, you may all be seated. 10 toes pressed against the mat like I got lead feet. R&B on BBO, I'ma keep it G. You gotta know you're facing the truth if you in a battle with me. I hop in the box and get off a punch, it feel like concrete. I'm straight off the bricks, it's no wonder we hitting like Manny P. I'm talking hit after hit after hit, gotta put on their knees. I ain't gotta talk about using no blick, I put the gun down and use these. It's ironic I'm waking them up, but still a hand out some Z's. Ayy, Z's, ayy, Z's. BVO, turn them right up, we been divided with ease. That's with a capital V. Shout out to Act 3. Yeah. We really boxing. One of the baddest. Let's see. Oh, we boxing.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing, man. They call me the voice of the YTBC, man. Salute, man. Salute, man. We're in the house. Of course, we're waiting on my man, the Puerto Rican Prince, man. AKA the Oscar De La Hoya hater, AKA I don't like Mexican boxing. My brother D-Free. Salute to my man Kareem in here early, man, with the 100, man. Salute to my brother DS. Salute to my brother Marky Dan, the historian, man, in the building. We got a lot to talk about. Before we get started, man, I got to do a couple thank yous, man, guys. We are 30 subscribers away from 2,500 subscribers. So I can't say enough about that. Thank you guys so much. We did the giveaway before, and when we get to 2,600 subscribers, we're gonna do another giveaway. So I want to thank everybody for that. And also, we got a big announcement coming on BBO Boxing. So we got Elvin Tolbert, the great Elvin Tolbert. He's the strength and conditioning coach for Regis Pro Grade. He's going to join us live for Team Tio, former undisputed world champion Teofimo Lopez, when he takes on Jermaine Ortiz. So we're going to have him live, the whole podcast. That's a Thursday night. You don't want to miss that. This brother's going to be with us, man, calling the fights, man. The brother's a fight fan. So we're looking to do something temporary with Elvin Tolbert. He's going to be joining the podcast, doing some big fights, man. So that's exciting. But before we say anything, man, we gotta say, man, I gotta say thank you to everybody supporting the channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. And you know what? We got to talk about what's the elephant in the room. Elephant in the room is what it's always been. At this point, salute to my brother D3, man. How you feeling, man? The Puerto Rican Prince is in the building.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, I just made this big announcement, man. I even get to tell Free this offline. But Thursday, when we cover former undisputed world champion Teofimo Lopez ring return against Jermaine Ortiz, we're gonna have Elvin Tolbert is gonna join us for the whole podcast. He's looking to do some podcasts with us, man. This is the brother who was up there with Regis Prograde, his strength conditioning coach. He is me and him talked, and we came up with something. He's gonna join us for a couple big fights. The brother definitely loves what we're doing, so he want to come help and show some love. But we also too, we don't want to forget this. We don't want to forget this, man. Let's get my brother D Free to 1,000 subscribers, man. D Free is the funniest dude on YouTube, man. What Puerto Rican you know can give you this much laughter, this much fun, man. But my brother D Free. And like I said, again, we only 30 subscribers away from 2,500. When we get to 2,600 subscribers on BBO Box, we're going to give away some more money. But we got to talk about this, Free, man. Now we got everything out the way. When in the world is why is Abdul Wahid ducking Devin Haney, man? Can you please tell me what's going on with this?
Um, I really don't. I don't know. What Tank Davis is doing. Um, I heard about the tweet or whatever. He had asked the Saudis to send him 2 Ferraris or something like that. I don't know if he just making fun of the whole situation or if he was serious about them sending him 2 Ferraris. I don't know. And it's not my business to know whether he was serious or not because I'm not going to drive neither one of them if they do send him. But the whole thing is we got to remember that Tank Davis is the A side, and I know people like to say, well, if the Saudis take this fight, then Devin Haney is the A side. No, Tank Davis is still the A side. The Saudis gotta go and do what Tank asks. It's not Devin making the stipulations for Tank. The Saudis gonna ask Tank, what do you want to make this fight? And Tank gonna say, this is what I want. In order for this fight to happen, this is what I want. So Tank is still the A side. But at the same token, people got to remember Tank has a contract with Al Heyman. I don't know what the stipulations of that contract is. I don't know if he can go outside and fight somebody else. I don't know. I'm not in Tank's camp. I don't know what it is. So that very well could be why he's not trying to talk to the Saudis. He want Al Heyman to handle it. But at the same token, Bill Haney said they offered him $20 million. Tank said, well, okay, if you want to make this fight happen, talk to Al. Talk to my people. And they saying they don't have to talk to Al or whatever. At some point, somebody's going to have to talk to Al. This fight is going to happen. Somebody's going to have to talk to Al because that's who negotiates Tank Davis's fight. It's Al Heyman. So you saying you don't have to talk to Al? Somebody's going to have to talk to him. It might not be you. It might be your lawyer or somebody else. But somebody's going to have to talk to Al. So I don't really see Tank Davis as ducking because he said if you want to make this fight happen, go talk to Al. Al is his manager, his advisor. Some people say his promoter, whatever you want to call Al. That's who that's who make Tank Davis's fight. That's who negotiate Tank Davis's fight. And he said, you want to make this fight happen, go talk to Al. So at that point, Tank has no longer said he's not trying to make the fight. He said, if you want this fight to happen, go talk to Al. Now the ball is in Devin Haney's court. He gave you the way to make the fight happen. Go talk to Al.
So the thing, I feel what you're saying, Free. And you know what? I will say this in that respect. Abdul Wahid has said numerous times, man. If you want to fight me, talk to Al. If you want to do any business with me, talk to Al. And I'll just say this, man. Sleeping my brother Marky Dan, the boxing the store, he just popped in. I'll say this. I think it's kind of funny, man, that Bill Haney, man, is not reaching out to Al. You know what's so crazy? I thought Al, because people forget that, early on, Al did a couple fights with Showtime. Like, I don't understand why Bill Haney is all of a sudden kind of showing like he has no love, no respect for Al Heyman and the brothers at PBC, man. Let me ask you this: is Bill Haney maybe jealous of Al Heyman? What you guys think?
I
Uh,
don't think he's jealous.
mhm. Yeah,
I
no.
think no, I don't think he's jealous. I mean, he just saying I don't need to talk to Al. We our own boss. We ain't got to talk to Al. But so you saying you your own boss, right? You your own boss. Y'all can make whatever calls y'all need to make involving Devin Haney. But when it comes to Tank Davis told you this is who handles my negotiations. You want the fight happen. This is who you got to talk to. So I don't think he's jealous of Al Heyman. I think it's more so he's looking at like I'm trying to talk directly to the fighter, but you can't do that with everybody. Some fighters you can do that with, but not everybody. Some guys you gotta talk to who they tell you to talk to. That's who handles
Yeah,
their negotiations.
Get it on
yeah.
that, Mark.
What I don't like from the Haney side is the fact that, okay, you do have a line of communication to Al Heyman. You know who you can call to get in contact with him. And all Tank is asking for is make the fight on my terms. So I don't understand why that will be such an issue to make the fight. But outside of that, going to the Saudis, I don't really see any reason why Tank wouldn't accept the offer from the Saudis, especially if they're willing to compensate him with as much money or Ferraris as he wants. I mean, he's talking about he wants two Ferraris. I mean, what is a Ferrari worth? $400,000?
Nah,
I
more than
mean,
that.
come
It's
on, that's
about
nothing.
it's more than that.
That's,
You get a Ferrari. That's a low budget Ferrari, a basic model Ferrari. But the Ferraris, the ones that Tank probably talking about, is starting off at like 700.
again, that's nothing to a $20 million offer. You can buy 20 Ferraris or however
Right.
much you want.
Yeah.
So let me ask you
Buy a
guys
garage
this:
for them all in Saudi Arabia. It's no
why does
reason
Tank
that
need
fight shouldn't happen if the
why does he need
Saudi
two
princes get
Ferraris to
involved.
make the fight? That's the thing I'm confused on. Speaking to my man Tommy Hill, my man BC, I'm just wondering why does he need two Ferraris to make the fight? Is that crazy to y'all or what?
I
What's that?
think I think Tank knows the fight is not happening next, and he's just saying stuff
Yeah,
just to
I think
say it,
I told you.
just to
No,
stir stuff up. That's what he does.
yeah, I think he said that as a joking gesture because he know that those guys are worth trillions of dollars. Buying two Ferraris, that ain't nothing to them. That's like me going outside and buying a pack of bubble gum. That ain't nothing to them.
No, but that's
When you
a
worth
fact. Yo, think
He bought a
about
bag of
billions
bubblegum.
when
compared to trillions.
dog, I think they all worth $1 trillion. I think they all worth
No,
a couple
yeah,
of
they
trillion.
are. They are.
Yeah. So like I'm
Together they
saying, so
definitely worth that.
when you worth when you worth a couple of trillion, I think matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $100 trillion or something like that. But whatever, once you hit the trillions, dog, 700,000, $1 million, $1 million to $1 trillion is like $1 to $1 million.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So
That shit is nothing to them.
basically, if I'm getting this right, you're basically saying that Tank is just pump faking, but isn't that the same thing they get on T.O. Senior for saying he wanted 20 million from Devin Haney or what's the guy's name? Eddie Hearn. Ain't that the same type of thing? And he pricing himself up.
No, Tank ain't pricing himself out. Man, Tank just bought his old block. He ain't pricing himself out. Tank. Like I said, when you say seven, 1.4, because that's about what it is for two Ferraris. It's about 1.4. 1.4 is the daggone guaranteed purse of Tank Davis' last fight, or the fight previous, because I think he got 2.5 or 5 million for
No,
Ryan.
they got
But
four.
the fight previous to that was his guarantee for that fight was 1.5. He not pricing himself out by asking for two Ferraris. I think he's making a joke, but people reading too much into it. I think he's making a joke because we all know the Saudis are worth a lot of money. They just sat here and threw away all that damn money for the daggone day of reckoning.
No,
He
That
said
was
they
all he
throwing
was
away.
out there running.
I think he just at this point in his career he knows how to work the media, and you see all these headlines that's popping up. Tank Davis he wants two Ferraris to start negotiations. He knows it's going to draw headlines like that, and
Yeah,
he knows Haney fans are going to react no matter what. That's the game, and he plays
Yeah.
it. I don't blame him for that. T.O. plays the same game a lot. I don't know if y'all believe it. I personally I don't. I think it's some bullshit. But him talking about I when I was talking about do I still got it in the ring? I was just playing for the camera. I personally think that's some bullshit. But
yeah, I
hey,
think that's some bullshit.
sometimes fighters do that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
my thing was that. So, do you think Devin the American King will have to run Abdul Wahid down? Is that what he got to run down on him, or what is it?
Run down
You
on Tank.
can't run down on him. He got 135.
No, that and see that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tank is the A side. Tank is like you're not gonna make me do what you want me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you either gonna follow a line or you gonna go somewhere else. That's how Tank is looking at it. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. You're gonna do what I want to do, or we're not doing anything. And that's how he's looking at it.
It's up
I think
to
when
the
the
judge,
Saudis get
man.
involved, I think the fight's gonna happen August, sometime in
If
fall. I really think it's gonna happen this year.
I mean, if the
Is just
Saudis
no
involved, I mean,
way
somebody,
that God
somebody,
sent us the Saudis just unlimited money. No, but
I
for
mean,
real, think about it, BBO. The God sent us unlimited money to make whatever fight we want.
yeah, but like I
I would
said,
agree with
it,
that.
it
I would agree with that.
it it all depends on if Al let it happen. If Al say, okay, because the Tank Davis say, hey, you gotta go talk to Al, and Al say, hey, I'm not letting y'all touch this goddamn fight the same way he did with Earl. I'm not letting nobody touch this goddamn fight. If y'all want this fight to happen, it's gonna happen on our terms and our terms only.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Al is gonna do that. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you why. He let Stephen Fulton go to Japan because he knew he could not guarantee Stephen Fulton the amount of money that he was getting from the Japanese. He is not
That,
going to
that was
be able to
That's Stephen
guarantee.
Fulton. That's Stephen
Hold
Fulton.
on,
That's
hold on,
not
hold
Tank
on, hold
Davis.
on, hold on, hold
That's
on,
not
hold
Tank
on.
Davis.
I'm just hold on, but I'm just saying cannot guarantee Tank Davis a purse of 40 million, 50 million, 60 million, whatever amount Tank Davis asked for. He can't do that. But you know who could? The Saudis. And there's
No,
no
who?
way, hold on. There is no way you could look 40 million, 20 million, 30 million, however much in the face and just turn that shit down. I don't care
No.
who you are,
Like I said, it
especially
does
in this
not
sport.
matter. It does not matter if Tank, because Tank seems to be a loyal person. He never went outside of Floyd and Leonard Ellaby. He did whatever they said do, and he waited until his contract was up, and then he
I,
decided to go on his own. So when it comes to Al Heyman, he said, "Hey, talk to Al Heyman. He's the one that had him on negotiation." What the Saudis like to do is they like to go directly to the fighter. But if Tank Davis say, "Hey, you got to go talk to Al," it's up for them to talk to Al. And I'll if I'll say, hey, I'm not letting nobody touch this fight. It is what it is. Now, unless the
but
Saudis going to
Turkey
pay,
said
unless the
he'd get on
Saudis
the
going to give
phone.
Al, unless Saudis going to
Turkey
give
said he'd get
Al
on the
Heyman
phone
some
with
money.
Aldo free. My bad.
Listen, unless the Saudis is going to give Al Heyman some money, then Al Heyman say, okay, well, if you want this fight, this is what I want, and then you can give Tank Davis what he wants. Unless Al Heyman do something like that, I mean, hey, it might happen.
No
But
problem.
I,
Let's make it
no, I
happen,
said
brother.
listen what I said. I said unless Al does that, we don't know because the same thing happened with Earl and Bud, and Al was like, man, I'm not letting nobody touch this damn fight. So we don't know because Al might say, hey, this is a big ass fight. I'm not letting nobody
There,
touch it. I saw what Ryan and Tank did. They did 100 some odd million. Hey, we might get close to that or get more than that. So we don't know. We don't know because when it comes to the Saudis, it's a flat fee. You don't get no back end revenue. You get a flat fee. And so, yeah,
there,
they
there is
offer you
no
20
number
or
that Hal
they
could
offer
ask
you
for
20.
that they will not allow. That's just really how I feel, free. There's no number that he could ask for that they would
I'm
not
not
allow.
saying that. I'm not saying that it is, but what I'm saying is that it's a cap.
If
Okay,
if
Tank.
he if he estimates that this fight would do 101 million, they'll give him 201 million.
You don't know that. You think that they
I
did.
know
You didn't.
that.
You don't. You know the Saudis personally.
I'll say this
I've
though.
heard their statements,
I'll
But
and
say
I've
do
heard
you
this.
their
know? Do
willingness
you
to
know?
make
Do
these
you
fights happen,
where
and I know how
and
deep
what
their pockets are. Huh.
what state and what statement did the Saudis say? I'm willing to pay $200 million for this fight.
No, they didn't
He
say that.
said, I
Salute,
have the
kid.
support of the crown prince and the king, whatever the fuck, Muhammad, whatever the fuck. I have
Yeah.
their full support to do
Where
whatever
did he
necessary to
say?
make this fight happen.
He said here. So he say he's willing to pay 200
Those are
million
his
for the fight.
exact words. Well,
Well,
not verbatim. Excuse me, not verbatim. I
Well,
can't say
if
that.
that's
But
the case, then
that's his
if I
sentiment.
was Tank Davis, I
Shoot,
say I want 200 million for the fight.
what I would say is this though.
go
This is what I would
ahead.
say. This is what I would say. This, if now this isn't confirmed, but Mike Coppinger, the great Mike Coppinger, said that Anthony Joshua made upwards of $34 million when he fought against a pretty tough guy, Anthony Wallin. So 34 million for Otto Wallin. Oh my God, that's a lot of money. So I didn't
But
even realize that.
it wasn't for Ottawa Lynn. It's because they wanted Deontay Wilder. They could care less about Ottawa Lynn. They wanted Deontay Wilder.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now you turn around. How much you about to get? 50 million for Francis Ngannou?
yeah. He
Yeah,
made
they
him and Wilder. I think Wilder made about 27 million that last fight, and because people forget AJ is a big super duper star overseas. Like he's huge overseas, man. Big time star
Absolutely.
overseas. So him getting $34 million. I didn't even know this, but do you know that AJ is already at $500 million in career earnings already? I didn't realize he made so much money.
Yeah,
What'd
I'm
you
not
say?
surprised by that. With all the stadium fights they used to do over there in the UK.
No, I said
Yeah.
it's been reported that Anthony Joshua has made $500 million in career earnings now.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what
saying
I'm
I didn't
saying. They
realize he
used to
made that
gross a
much.
lot of money from those stadium fights.
Yeah. It's a possibility. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's from
It's a
Forbes. So
possibility.
you could take that with a grain of salt. That comes from Forbes. But what I was saying is I didn't realize he was generating that kind of money as a star because I know when he came to America, that show fell on his butt. But I guess when they in there singing Sweet Caroline over there in the UK, they making some money. But I want to ask you guys this. So we done heard a lot of people from like the Rise podcast, different Tank sects. That's what I call them. A little different people who support Tank. Why has the
Whoa.
fight? Why hasn't the fight happened? I just want to know, like, is it just that Tank? Is Tank not coming to 140 because he fought Mario Barros at 140? I don't understand. What's the big deal about coming to 140? You guys tell
No,
me.
the
Just
big deal at
timing.
the big deal
That's
at
really it.
the big deal at 140 is Tank Davis said he didn't feel comfortable at 140. He don't want to fight there. That's the big deal. He said he didn't feel comfortable. He don't want to fight there. I don't understand why is it so hard. Everybody said, "Hey, he fought Mario Barrio." Yeah, he did. And after that fight, immediately after that fight, he said, "Man, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not going to campaign at 140. I didn't feel comfortable there." So I don't understand what's the
Nah, you
big
know
deal.
what? No. My bad for cutting you off, D3, but that's not true anymore. Because he came out and just said, Sean, I went in there and whooped your ass. So why would I be scared to move up and beat
He
him?
did not say that.
He
He did not
just
say that.
he just
He did
tweeted that.
no, he did not say that.
Well,
He
well,
did
tell
not
me
say
what
that.
he said.
What he said was because Sean Porter was saying he was speculating that Tank Davis was scared of the weight of Devin Haney, and he said,
Hmm.
"I whooped your ass. Why would I be scared of a guy with just a nose?" Is what he said. He never said I'm moving up to 140. He said I whooped your ass. So why would I be scared of a guy with just a nose?
You know what's so funny? I don't know if you
All
guys
right,
seen
Free.
Sean Porter's reaction. Like Sean Porter was a little bit hurt that Tank would speak to him that way. Why is Abdul Wahid so disrespectful in you guys' opinion?
He just doesn't like people that disagrees with him. Just see it. I mean, you saw the way he treated Blue Blood, even though that guy shows him a lot of love. You see the way I don't know. He just doesn't like people that say he'll lose, which I can't fault him for that.
What? How he treat Blue Blood?
You didn't hear he was talking to Blue Blood on the Rise podcast.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the whole interview.
He
He
was
didn't say
cussing him
nothing.
out.
He didn't say
He
nothing
was
bad to
cut,
Blue Blood. He was
he was
talking about
cussing
how
him out pretty bad, Free.
he said, did they tell you that I cracked them? Because he said, well, I believe, he said, Devin Haney said he made you quit inspiring, and Shakur said he got the best of you in
You
the
know
locker.
the problem is I heard the
He
shit
said,
secondhand from manager Marty. That's the problem.
he said, did I tell you, did they tell you that I cracked them? Because I cracked both of them, and that's what he said. He didn't go at Blue Blood. He was just commenting on what Blue Blood said about Devin Haney and Shakur. He didn't go at Blue Blood.
But yeah, I just think that he I mean, he has a right to just. I mean, who gives a fuck if he disagrees with you? He's supposed
Yeah,
to. What you want him to say? You gonna lose?
yeah, he's supposed to. I mean,
What you? Yeah,
if you say something about me, I'm going to disagree with you if it's not true. Now, if it's
yeah,
true, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is the reason why it is true. But if it's not true, I'm gonna disagree with you, and I'm
yeah.
gonna
Like
shut
what
it
you want
down.
him to say, yo?
Hey, I get what you're saying. I just more or less, it seems like, and maybe I could be wrong. It seems like Abdul Wahid has like a chip on his shoulder. I'm just wondering where is that coming from? Everybody loves this
Dog,
kid.
he's supposed
Like,
to have a chip on his shoulder. No, he's supposed to, because everybody keeps
He
saying
came
he
from
hasn't fought
nothing, yo.
nobody. He hasn't fought nobody. He only fight flat-foot Mexicans. He's scared to test himself. He's supposed to have a chip on his shoulder because he said, "Man, I go out here and put on a great performance every single night." And this is what the people keep saying every time I go out here. But they keep buying the fight. I don't understand why they're so mad and they keep buying his goddamn fights. How are you going to be mad at somebody, but you turn around and keep buying the goddamn fight?
No, he got his fan base.
I
No, he
mean,
has a fan base, but the same people that complains about the fights buy the fights, or at least they claim they buy the fights.
Shit, I ain't one of them.
I'll
They
say,
at least they claim they buy the fights. They always complain about it, but they claim they bought this fight. So why are you buying the fight if you
Why
mad
the
at him?
hell would
Because
they admit to that?
I'll be the first one to tell you I did not buy the Pitbull Cruz fight. I did not buy what was that other dude he fought prior to Pitbull? Who was the dude he fought prior to
Barrios,
Pitbull? No, I bought that one. It was somebody else. Somebody else he fought, and I didn't buy the fight. I can't remember
Santa
who it is.
Cruz.
It might have been it might have been Cruz. It might have been a Cruz fight I didn't buy. Might have been a Cruz fight, but I know that I didn't. I know for a fact that I didn't buy the Pitbull Cruz fight because I didn't want to see it. When I heard Rolly Romero wasn't on the fight, because I wanted to see that Rolly Romero fight because I wanted Tank Davis to knock him out. So I wanted to see that fight. When I found out that Rolly wasn't going to be in the fight and they got Pitbull Cruz, I was like, man, I don't want to see this, and I didn't buy the fight. I'm not ashamed to tell people, hey, no, I didn't buy the fight. No, because if
I'll
it's something
say,
I don't want to see, I'm not going to buy it.
I'll say this, man. The thing that get me sometimes with Abdul Wahid is just he seems to always have a chip on his shoulder, what you guys say is normal. But on to the next, I want to ask you guys about another subject. So what do you guys think about Richard Hitchens saying that, Tank could beat the Puerto Rican star Sugar Shakur easily? What do you guys think about him saying that?
Uh, the
I
way I
think
look
he's
at that
spot
is,
on.
if I could go first, free. The way I look at that is, he was just making it clear and picking his side in that moment. Because we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. We know that they're friends, at least they're supposed to be, but we don't know what's really going on because we see Richard always hanging with Tank and them. But he's supposed to be Shakur's Olympic teammate or his friend from the amateurs, but we don't really see them hanging out too much anymore. So I think that was just his moment to say, I'm over here. Tank is the man, da 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 da, this and that. I really think that Richardson Hitchens is a hoe. That's really how I feel about him. I just seen a video of him going to Tank, and he had Tank rub his gloves. He had Tank
No,
rub his
I
gloves
mean,
before he went to hit the pads. That I don't know. I don't like him. He's just a
no, I
odd
mean,
dude.
I think Richardson Hitchens is spot on by what he said. I believe he's spot on. But I don't see nothing wrong with it because that was the same thing. Devin Haney was supposed to be. Shakur and Devin Haney supposed to be friends, and Shakur said, I think I think Loma won that fight. Or I think no, he said I think Loma's gonna win the fight. No, he said I think
No,
did he
no,
say I
but
think Loma?
D3, did you see Shakur's tweet?
No, I don't be
He,
paying attention to the damn tweets that much.
no, Shakur basically came out and said that he cut off, that Richardson is cut off. He's done with him.
Oh yeah, I saw that because Richardson and that's not something new. That sounds like somebody who's been trained under his big brother because that's how them niggas roll. If you go against them, they don't want to fuck with you no more. They don't want to fuck with you more. Even though you might say, hey, no, I got a valid point of why I believe this because I see Tank Davis do this. I see Shakur make a mistake here, and I think Tank Davis can capitalize. I think Tank Davis will beat him easily. You got to remember, Richardson Hitchens was in Tank Davis's camp for what the first 3 or 4 years of his career before he decided to leave. So he knows what Tank Davis can do. He's been in the camp with Shakur. He knows what Shakur can do, and he said, "Hey, I've seen both of these niggas. I've been there close and personal with both these niggas. I think Tank Davis beat him easy. He would know better than I would. He's been in there with both of them."
Nah, where it became personal is when he said, "Oh, Tank would be like, yeah, I'll fucking kill this dude," and saying shit like that. That's when
I
I
mean,
felt like that was a shot at Shakur.
it might have been. I don't know, but I mean, if that's that man's opinion, I can't get mad at the man's opinion. I mean, if I'm quite sure there's other people out here that I fuck with that believe that they are a better debater than I am. That's their opinion. I'm not gonna get mad and say, "Hey, I'm not fuck with you no more, dog." This nigga said he a better debater than me. No, that's their opinion.
Well, let me ask you
Or
this,
if they
Fitz.
say they believe BBO gonna beat me in a debate, I think they're delusional, but
Yeah, but
that's their
I
opinion.
mean that's just who
Well,
Shakur is. He's a
if
very
they were to
arrogant and
say
vain dude. Yeah, go ahead, BBO.
if they were to say that, man, you would have to say, you know what, man, BBO's a bad mofo. He'd probably beat me 3-0. I mean, you probably would say that. I know you would say that because we get mad. But
Gotta get
just
your
listen.
hands on D3 first.
But the thing that's so funny is, I want to ask you guys about this sport. What do you think about Patrick? What's his name? Floyd. Sorry, I was going to call him Patrick, but his name is Floyd Schofield saying Errol Spencer's a liar. What you guys think about him calling Errol Spencer a liar?
About what specifically?
He basically said that Errol lied about the whole cataracts and he's making up excuses.
No, I'm not.
He just won't marry.
I'm
He's
not believing
not
none of that.
qualified in any way, shape, form, or fashion to speak on that or to say that Earl Spencer's lying. He's
Right.
not a doctor.
He
He's
not.
never seen the reports personally, so he should just shut the fuck up and mind his business.
No, he's not in Earl Spence camp. He ain't been in the ring with Earl Spence. And like you said, like Mikey said, he's not a doctor, and he ain't look at Earl eye to say, "Hey, let me see your eye, dog. Yeah, you ain't got no goddamn cataracts. You making up
Yeah.
excuses." No,
No,
fuck.
that's just he's just clout
I don't care
chasing.
what that. Yeah, I don't care what that nigga say. Get your ass in there with motherfucking Frank Martin did.
Floyd Schofield has basically
Hey,
been
he
saying,
just called out Zepeda though,
yeah, he
D3.
called out Zepeda. Yeah, he recently has been, talking a lot more because usually we don't hear Floyd Schofield talk. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but Bernard Hopkins, the great Bernard Hopkins, is going to be more hands-on with him. What you guys think about that for him in his career?
More hands
Uh,
on what?
Just in his camp, working with him, because B-Hop get a lot of flack saying he don't help black fighters and blah blah blah.
you
But
mean
No,
the
in
that's
thing,
terms
not.
of
That's not.
training or being his manager when it comes to picking fights? What are you talking about?
more like hands-on managing, advising, more like with him every day. Basically, is with the
No,
But
in the
but
gym.
B-Hop
not but
don't.
not but not in the gym.
Not so much in the gym, but with him every day, making
No,
Okay,
decisions.
okay. I
B-Hop.
just wanted.
B-Hop don't get flack about not helping black fighters. B-Hop get flack about not helping fighters from Philly. That's what he get flack about. He don't help nobody from Philly. And you from Philly, you supposed to be one of the legends from Philly. Why you not going back helping these young fighters in Philly? That's what he get flack about.
B
Not
Hop
helping
like
black fighters.
Floyd. He don't want nobody else from Philadelphia to overshine him, dog.
He a joke,
Yeah.
man.
That's
That's what
not
he
true.
get flack
I
about.
mean,
That
don't he
guy's
get
so
love from Danny
inconsistent.
Garcia and
Yeah, he does, but he still. It seems
One
like he
person,
doesn't want anybody from Philadelphia to pass what he did, like how Floyd is.
I mean,
Floyd
yeah,
don't want
that I
nobody to
mean, those
pass
are
him.
some arrogant human beings. I mean, it is what it is.
You
They
can't
achieve
be
some
in
great
boxing and
shit.
not be arrogant. You can't be in boxing and not be arrogant. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
right now. But I think I heard a brother, man, salute to my man Drew, man. He said something that I never thought about. He said it seems like Bernard Hopkins is very choosy in who he wants to help, and when it comes down to making young fighters better, he doesn't seem to be interested in helping nobody that doesn't directly affect his pocket. What you guys think about that?
I mean, yeah. That's reality. That's business. Why the fuck would he be if you're not helping his pockets? Why the fuck would he be interested? He ain't got no time for that shit.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
nah, go ahead.
No, I have, but go ahead.
Bernard Hopkins, you know, he's who he is, bro. Like y'all can't expect him to say nah, but he did like kind of like co-sign primetime Chris Colbert, didn't he?
Negative.
I don't know why Bernard
I
is
don't
the
know.
way he is,
I
man.
kind of remember like a video from
And they
7
was
years
calling him
ago.
Little Beehive.
Like they were together
Only
and he
time
took
I
a
ever
picture.
seen, only time him and Guy Richard Soul and Nazi did anything was when the Beehive went to talk to Demetrius Andrade. But to be honest with you, he don't seem to be interested in helping no fighters that
Yeah,
are not
he
of Mexican
doesn't.
descent.
If Bernard Hopkins wanted to, bro, he could have a bunch of fighters from Philadelphia under him, but it seems like he just wants to be that guy from Philadelphia, which he already is. He has nothing to prove. But, Bernard is the way he is, man. Everybody not like me and you, me, if I'm from Philadelphia and I'm Bernard Hopkins, I'm putting on Boots. I'm putting on Danny, everybody. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Y'all, we all together.
but they say in general in his career he was a very solitary person. That
Nah,
he was
yeah,
just
no
a
doubt.
gym rat. He wasn't really that involved in the community.
No, that's not true. Bernard Hopkins he did his thing out here in the community for his city, but at the end of the day, there's a new breed, there's new blood, and he just seemed like he don't want no parts of it. Like he don't want to uplift.
Bro,
So
you know how
But
big
that's the
Bernard Hopkins
problem
would.
because just who Joe Frazier was for those young guys back in the 80s and the
No, do you know
90s.
right,
do y'all know how big Bernard Hopkins would have been right now if he would have brought Boots out and been managing Boots or promoting
man,
Boots? You know how big he would
that'd
be
be
right now?
crazy. That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
Is Boots
Absolutely.
big though?
And Cool
Is
Boy
Boots a
Cool
big?
Boy stuff. If he would have been promoting Cool Boy stuff and say, hey, these guys from Philly, I'm gonna bring them on the Golden Boy, and he would have been behind them. You know how big he would be right now having Cool Boy stuff and Jerome Boots Ennis under Golden Boy.
I mean,
Yeah,
Boots will be their ace. They'll probably make the Virgil and Boots fight sooner than later.
I gotta go to my house.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. That fight wouldn't get made because there's no way Boots to get in there with Virgil, man.
Okay.
Virgil mess him up, man. Virgil will break his face, man. I don't know. But we got
I
one. We
mean,
got.
that's what you think, BBO.
But we got. I want to make a quick announcement, man. We got Joel Embiid just scored 70 points. We had Big Cat score 44 points in the first half, beating Kobe's old
Listen,
record.
I just left the game,
Mm-hmm.
and that game, Embiid, bro. I know I want to stick to boxing, but I'm literally in my car just leaving the game from my box seats, and then Joel Embiid, can't nobody stop him, bro. Period. Nobody can stop him, bro.
Except the second round. So, but back to hey, I'm gonna ask you this real quick though, Free. So, seeing what we seeing in boxing now, man, is the backlash Errol Spence getting, is this permanent, or will Errol Spence rebound from all this negative attention? What you guys think? Salute
You
the
said
chat.
Earl Spence what?
I put that shit way up.
I said, will Errol Spence be able to bounce back?
Right.
I think he will eventually. It's just like with any fighter in anybody's career. You've seen guys bounce back from PED suspensions and stuff like that. You know, you just fight and build momentum. That's how careers work. You don't always stay down.
What you think on that one, Athletic Mind? What you think? You think that he can bounce back from this beat, this savage beat that he took? Took my man Jose, man. He said, "What's good, everybody? Salute from Miami, Florida." I wish I was in Miami, man. I love Miami. I think my man, hold on, my man Free
Yeah,
went out on that. Go ahead.
yeah. I think Earl can bounce back. Anybody can bounce back. I don't think he took any major damage where he's scared to get hit or anything like that. I don't think he got beat up like Adrian Boner, where Adrian Boner was scared to throw punches. He didn't get beat up like that. He got beat up, but he ain't get beat up to where he was scared to throw punches.
Yeah, he ain't get washed.
He was still going down swinging. Adrian Boner wasn't swinging at all. Adrian Boner was just getting beat the fuck up.
That's what the fuck I saw with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. I just saw a guy getting beat to shreds.
Yeah, but he was
destroyed.
swinging. Adrian Boner wasn't swinging. He was swinging. He was still trying to make a fight out of it. Adrian Boner just curled up and was just taking the beat. Every time
Okay, well that speaks to Adrian Broner's will and Earl Spence's will. That's all that is.
That's why I said I believe Earl Spence can bounce back because all these other fighters are not Bud Crawford. They're not Bud Crawford. They don't fight the same style of Bud Crawford. The only person that I see that could be close to Bud Crawford is Boots.
That's a good ass point.
I mean, I don't see these other guys doing that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make the point that Earl Spence got Swiss cheese. That was all.
Well, I'll say this, man. Even though he lost, I think the thing is with Earl Spence is he got such a big ego, man. I don't know if he can go back to the drawing board and humble himself and make the necessary adjustments, man. Because at the end of the day, when you get beat to death, I mean, he beat the perm out of the curl on his head, man. That's a pretty savage beating of. I don't know. I didn't like the whole thing about Earl Spence saying now he's gonna have cataract surgery. I feel like he holding Terrence Crawford's career up, man. He already made him wait 5 years. When is this going to stop? What you guys think about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think eventually, maybe Crawford's gonna have to go to court to get out of the contract. We'll see what happens. Because I personally don't think it's fair that his career should have to be held up over Earl Spence and what he's dealing with. But we'll see.
Well, I wish the fight. I hope the fight don't happen. I don't want to see a rematch ever. And I just hope Terrence moves on. I hope Earl moves on. And let's just see the next fight because who's really calling for that fight? Who's really saying, oh, guys, I want to see the rematch? Nobody. It's only a bunch of like hardcore Earl Spence fans. I'm a hardcore Earl Spence fan as well as a hardcore Terrence Crawford fan, but I don't want to see the rematch. Let's just move on. Keep the welterweight division moving and keep it pushing.
The only person that's
I think Earl get put to sleep in that fight, bro. I think Crawford just come on, just put him to sleep.
The only person that calling for that fight that matters is Earl Spence.
Violent.
He wants his rematch, and he deserves his rematch. I mean, regardless of how people feel about it.
Hold on, Free. How does he deserve a rematch? Though he got beat to death. What are you talking about?
Well, there's been plenty of people that got beat up and then rematched the fight, and then they possibly, they won.
No, he deserved a rematch because that's what was in the contract. That's how he deserved a rematch.
Hold on, Free. You said
Hold on, BBO. He deserved a rematch because that's what's in his contract. Unless you a judge and you can get him out of that contract, he deserved a rematch.
Yeah, that's
Free,
a
you
good
said
point.
nobody deserved nothing. Free, you said nobody deserved nothing. You said that's what they negotiate.
No, you said a whole bunch of nothing because I know that you went the long.
You didn't hear what I said, goofball. I said
You
that
said how did he deserve a rematch? He got beat to death.
No, you missed what I said. I said you the one that said numerous times, don't nobody deserve nothing. You said it's about what they agreed to.
I said don't nobody. I said the only person that matters of who wants a rematch is Earl Spence. Nobody else matters. Nobody else matters. It doesn't. I don't matter. Marky Dan don't matter. You don't matter. Prize Fighter don't matter. Nobody else in this chat matters. Earl Spence got a contract. Earl Spence got a contract say he gets a rematch. Earl Spence is the only one that can say, yeah, I want my rematch, or no, I don't want my rematch. He's the only one. So nobody else matters.
I see what you're saying. Well, let me ask you guys this. What you guys think about almost, you know what's so funny, man? It's so cool to see how Bill Haney, man, you know, we know about a man convicted of some crazy stuff back in the day. But it's funny how Bill Haney, man, is going real hard, man, about having this fight with either Teofimo Lopez or Abdul Wahid. Do you guys think we'll actually get any of these fights? Because I hear, you know, Bill Haney going hard on these fights. What you guys think?
Absolutely.
At least one of them?
I think so, yeah. I think Tank Davis and Devin Haney. I really think so. With the Saudis being involved, and like I said, they said they're serious about making the fight. I just don't see Tank and Al Heyman turning down or not negotiating with the Saudis. I just don't see that happening. When you have an unlimited source of money, you don't just fucking turn your back on that.
If you guys don't know, Marky Dan is on the Saudi payroll. You guys don't know this already.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get these niggas to come over here and make these fights happen. I'm glad you know that, BBO. I'm taking that cheese, nigga. Come make some money.
I don't care how the fight happens. If it happens, I don't care how it happens. If it happens, because I get none of the money or none of the praise of the outcome of the fight. So I don't care how it happens. But if we asking why is it not happening, I mean that's another question.
Well, I'll say this, D3. He made Bud Crawford wait 5 years, man. Like, I'm surprised that, you know, Terrence will even give him a rematch.
He made who wait 5 years?
He made Terrence Crawford wait 5 years.
No, he didn't.
They have been asking for that fight for 5 years, man.
No, he didn't.
That's what Bernie the Boxer just came out on his.
I don't care what the fuck Bernie the Boxer said. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care what Bernie the Boxer said, because Bomac said they could have fought Earl Spence. They chose to go the WBO route. I don't care what Bernie the Boxer say. They didn't make that man wait 5 years. He chose to go the WBO route.
Bernie the Boxer came out and said Earl Spence made him wait 5 years.
That's what they said.
That's probably what you say every day.
You said what?
That's probably what he say every day.
I mean, he say it all the time, man. Is the man lying? Is the man lying?
I'm going by. I'd rather go by Terrence Crawford, manager and trainer. He said they could have went that way, but they went the WBO route because it was an easier fight to be made.
Salute to my man Jose.
So they didn't make a
contract is a contract. Salute to my man Clarence, man. Salam alaikum to my man Clarence McClain, man. As well as salute to my man AB. But hey, you know the funny thing though that y'all say, why is Bud Crawford never talking for himself? What's up with these boxers not talking for themselves? Does that bother you guys that all these guys don't talk for themselves?
You follow Terrence on Instagram?
No.
Because he talks.
Bud's been going off. I mean, yeah.
But I'm saying usually he doesn't. I mean, the man that went around the world 2 times since he fought Earl Spence, and I just was wondering, man, like, why does it seem like we want any news is gonna come from Bernie or Bo, man? How come it's not coming from the horse's mouth?
Don't lock Daddy out.
Because he don't like to talk. That's just what it is, big yo. Same thing with Tank. So that nigga sends his hoe, Richards and Hitches, to the front of the line to do You know, to do his interviews and be his mouthpiece.
Hey, what is mine? You in the building?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Okay.
text him because I see his avatar right there.
No, what I was saying is this. This what I asked you, Free, because my man Free has been on fire with some of these points. Free, what
That
are we
nigga
going to
probably fell
do?
asleep.
What are we going to do, man? If we don't get this Tank versus Devin fight, is this going to ruin boxing long term? What do you guys think?
Is it gonna do what?
Will this hurt boxing if we don't get the fight with Abdul Wahid versus Devin Haney? Will that
No.
hurt? Will that hurt boxing?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. No, we had Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis not fight. We had Sugar Ray Leonard, Aaron Pryor not fight. That shit ain't hurting boxing.
I
No.
know,
Yeah.
but it hurts. But as a fan, Free, and I normally agree with most of your points, that is still bothers me that Lennox and Riddick never fought. Does that doesn't bother you as a boxing fan, dog? Like I feel what you're saying. Like it's gonna keep the sport moving. The sport gonna keep it moving regardless. But this, you look back and be like, God dang.
It bothers me that people say that Sugar Ray Leonard didn't want to fight Aaron Pryor when it was capped because Sugar Ray Leonard sent Aaron Pryor a contract or an offer and Aaron Pryor turned it down.
It wasn't fair, Free.
That's what bothers me.
Free, you thought it wasn't fair.
What you mean it wasn't fair?
It wasn't fair.
Sugar Ray Leonard was the A side.
Dude,
he was in the higher weight class.
He chose the ring. He chose the weight. He chose the glory. That wasn't fair, dude. I bet the way.
Who named they gonna be screaming in Las Vegas?
I guarantee.
Sugar Ray, Sugar Ray, Sugar Ray.
He would have picked the man's trunks if he could have. The man picked everything. I don't know how you guys say that, man. Y'all know he was wrong for that.
Shit.
Y'all know he was wrong for that, man. You can't pick the ring, the glove, the venue, the weight.
It's cool when Oscar
can't
do it. It's a problem when Sugar do it. Fuck him.
Hey, you cold blooded, man. But I will say this: when you got, we all heard about the Bibble versus Beterbiev fight coming up. Do you think that he'll be able to fight Bibble in one of the packing plays like he did this last guy? What you guys think?
He definitely can't. Like Dimitri, not Dimitri, but Artur Beterbiev is gonna apply a bunch of pressure on him in the middle to late rounds, and if Bibble don't got enough to keep him off of him, then Free is right. He's gonna get stopped. But there's a good chance because Artur Beterbiev get hit a lot. There's a good chance that Bibble can, you look around, it's the 10th, 11th round, and Artur Beterbiev ain't get started yet. It hasn't happened, but I'm just saying it can happen.
Yeah. The way how I just envision that fight going is early rounds, round 1 through 5, Bibble is gonna win. But then in the middle rounds, you're just gonna see Beterbiev getting closer and closer, and you're gonna see his shots start to land. And that's when I really think the fight is gonna start. And I think somewhere in the late rounds, Beterbiev could probably stop him. Or Bibble is gonna weather the storm and he's gonna be known as an all-time great. We're gonna see who comes out on top. That's how I see the fight going.
I mean,
One of the it's 50-50.
It can go like that. I could see Bivol winning the earlier rounds, but like you say, he wins the earlier rounds. But in the meantime, while he's winning those rounds, he's taking punishment to the body and he's taking punches to the face.
Yep,
and
with his jab.
Over time, that takes a toll on him. And I think Bivol will get stopped in probably round 7 or round 8.
Damn. For real?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's going to walk him down because Bibble is not a big puncher. He's not
with
a big
those
puncher.
feet like that, you think he can walk him down?
No, he walks
But
everybody down.
Beterbiev got feet.
No, he walks everybody down. It's not do I think he can walk him down. He walks everybody down. It hasn't been a boxer yet that he cannot walk down. He's been in there with guys that move around way more than Bibble do, like Marcus Brown, Anthony Yard. Those guys move around way more than Bibble do.
Nah, Anthony Yard don't move around more than Bibble.
He does move around way more than Bibble.
No, he doesn't.
That's
Anthony Yard is a puncher. That's not debatable.
He did in that fight. He does move around way more than he did. He did in that fight.
Okay,
Go
all
look at
right.
the fight.
Yeah.
Look at the
That's
fight.
debatable. That's debatable.
But Bivol is he's not nobody. He's not like a Devin Haney where he moves around the ring a lot. He take a couple of steps to the side, a couple of steps back. He doesn't move like Devin Haney or Loma and stuff like that. He don't move like that. He's more like a Shakur Stevenson. He moves slightly. He doesn't
No,
move
I
a
don't
lot.
think
Nah,
I
Bivol
wouldn't
got
put
it.
nobody. I wouldn't put nobody with Shakur. I mean, he's the most boring fighter in boxing.
He
So I
doesn't
wouldn't.
move a lot. He moves, but he doesn't move a lot where you got to be worried about him moving. He's not like Caleb Plant when he was fighting Canelo Alvarez. He wasn't like that.
I think Bivol has the skill to punch and move at the same time. And I think he
I'm
could
not
be
saying
on the back foot.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the skills. I'm saying he doesn't do it.
Well, he did
I
that.
saw
He
him
did a
do it
little bit of
against
that versus
Zerto.
Zerto. Yeah, again.
Yeah,
Hey, Jinx, you owe me a soda, man.
and against Joe Smith. And he got hurt in that fight, and he responded very well the next round.
My man A1 said, Bivol doesn't fade. He's gonna be jabbing the crap out of Arthur's face. Y'all see Arthur's face, eyes swell up. We were gonna put on a performance and walk Arthur into something. All I want to know, A1, is where is your money at? Where is your money at?
He said who gonna win? He said Bivol gonna win.
Yeah, he got
He said
Bivol.
Bivol gonna jab
Where
his
is your-
face off and walk him
Where is
into
your
something.
money at?
I like to ask A1 who jabbed Perturbator face off so far without
Nobody.
getting their face knocked off.
Let me see.
He gave
Callum
Wilder
Smith had a
beat.
pretty good jab, but yeah, he got knocked out.
Y'all realize that the smaller
Callum
man
Smith
was
got
all
the-
jabbing
got
the
the-
bigger man? Y'all realize
I agree with
that
the homie A1 Hoops in the chat. By the way, he said Bivol doesn't fade. He's going to be jabbing the shit out of Archer's face. You're going to see Archer's face / eyes swell up. Bivol's going to put on a performance and walk Archer into something. I can see that happening, bro. I'm going with Bivol. I'm not changing my pick. I'm sticking with Bivol.
Well, like I said,
Yeah, probably.
you guys say that, but you guys ain't putting no money up on that because y'all know
both
better.
Both of y'all put money on it.
I mean, listen, typically in
Don't
these
get
types of
mad about
matchups through history, when it's puncher versus boxer, you favor the boxer. But I don't know if we've ever really seen in these kinds of matchups when you look at maybe a Foreman versus a Ali or even a Hagler versus a Leonard. No, I think Hagler. Would you compare a Hagler and a Beterbiev? How close would you compare them?
That's actually a fair comparison.
Yeah, just relentless.
Yeah,
mean,
it's all
spiteful.
It's all pressure.
Yeah.
The only difference is I don't think Bivol is on Sugar Ray Leonard's level of a boxer or Muhammad Ali's level of a boxer.
He gonna have to prove it to you that night, Free, because I just hear you shitting on Bivol. I just hear you saying, man, but Bivol can't do this against Beterbiev. He ain't doing that. Golly. Good man. Some kind of credit. He's a great boxer, Free.
I can tell you right now, it ain't too many people outside of myself and maybe a couple other people that I know that picked Bivol in beating Canelo Alvarez. Most people had Canelo Alvarez winning that fight. So I don't
exactly.
Bivol
I was definitely one of them people. I was definitely one of the people that had Canelo smoking Bivol. And I didn't study Bivol a lot. I only seen him fight maybe once or twice prior to Canelo, but I just didn't think he had enough to do it. I was very, I definitely called him kibbles and bits. Him and Arthur Beterbiev. I said they food for Canelo. I was wrong. And Dimitri Bivol moves a whole lot more than I knew. Because like I said, I only seen him fought maybe once or twice. So when he went up in there with Canelo, I was like, he don't got no chance. But shit, man, Dimitri Bivol can fight, man. He look like he been hanging around brothers. So I'm pulling for him.
And I don't think y'all paid attention to that daggone Caleb Smith fight, because if you think that Arthur can't box, y'all crazy.
Oh, he definitely showed that he's a smaller man out jabbing a dude that got 4 inches on him. So
yeah.
I mean
he was sharp, man. That fight.
Talk about being first to the party, man. He was going crazy, man. But I'll ask you guys this though. So that being said, what happens when Material beats Bivol? Will this upgrade his legacy? Because he said he can't go up to heavyweight. So what?
Absolutely. I mean, he. My bad, BBO. Go ahead. I
No, go ahead.
apologize.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, absolutely. He adds his name to. I mean, just a pantheon of greats. You know, at the light heavyweight. Archie Moore, Saab Muhammad, motherfucking Chris Bird, or excuse me, not Chris Bird. I can't remember his name right now, but just a lot of dudes. So yeah, that's
Roy
huge
Jones.
because it's somebody that we view as a master boxer. Yup, Roy Jones.
I mean, you gotta remember, not only will he go down as one of the greats, but he will be the only one that beat every single opponent and knocked them all out.
Yeah,
He knocked
Yeah,
he be the only one that
I
knocked out
agree with
every single opponent.
I'm agreeing with what the homie A1 Hoops again in the chat. He said, "Who has Arthur fought as skilled as Bebo?" That's very very true because Anthony
Anthony
Yar's
Yarde.
Anthony Yar's putting hands on
Anthony
Bebo
Yard
until
is not as scared. I've seen
right. He's
Anthony
nowhere
Yard
near
get
as
beaten by
skilled
a
as
jab.
he's
By
nowhere.
Lyndon Arthur, matter of fact, the same dude Bivol beat to smithereens.
To death. Let's go ahead and say
No,
it.
The hell.
I mean you could say the same thing about Bivol. Who is he fought on the same level as Arthur? He ain't fight nobody on the level of Arthur.
Canelo.
I'm
Canelo,
about to
dude.
say he beat
That's the whole
Canelo.
point. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna see it.
Right? You
Canelo
could
is
say
a
the
better
same thing
fighter
about
than
both
Arthur
of them.
Man,
Beterbiev.
Canelo will get. Man, stop that. Canelo would get. Oh my gosh,
I didn't say
Canelo ain't
Canelo could beat
the
Arthur
police would
Beterbiev.
jump in the ring and stop that fight.
no.
What I said was
Canelo
that
would
Canelo
never.
is Arthur Beterbiev. I mean, Canelo's a better fighter than Arthur Beterbiev, like
No, he's
BBO
not.
said.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
not.
is.
I
Yes,
No,
he
he's
No,
just
he's
not.
is.
not.
y'all are crazy.
No, he's not. That's
Let
why
me
he
tell
won't
you
fight him because he's not a
something.
better fighter.
Canelo done been up and down in weight. Arthur Beterbiev have been at one weight. Canelo's been
Okay, well,
up
let
and
me tell you,
down.
if
Hold
he
on, hold on,
fought
hold
him
on,
at that weight, he would get murdered. Or
hold
I
on.
didn't say Canelo
excuse
could
me. I'm
beat
sorry,
Arthur
BBO.
Beterbiev. I didn't say
So,
he
Unalive.
could beat him,
so,
but I say
so,
he's a better fighter.
so you telling me Canelo Alvarez
How
is a
you a
better
better
fighter?
fighter and you can't beat him?
Hold up. You telling me Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter than Marvin Hagler because he stayed at the same weight?
I didn't say Marvin Hagler.
I know you
Marvin
said
Hagler is
He's
because
never
not.
no.
you
Arthur
Never
said that
close,
Beterbiev
man.
ain't got shit on
you
Marvin Hagler.
listen what you said. You said Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter because he moved up and down in weight,
Yes,
and Arthur stayed at 175. That's
right.
what you said. And so
Who's his
does that
best win?
mean that he's
Who's
a
Arthur
better fighter?
Beterbiev's best win?
That
You could
okay?
pick.
No. You're talking about legacy.
No, no,
Do you?
no.
No,
Who's
no, no, no,
Arthur
no, 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 no. That's
Beterbiev's
exactly
best
what you're
win?
talking about. We're talking about styles and fights. Canelo Alvarez at 175 will get tired. He will lay on the ropes, and Beterbiev will beat him silly. That is
I
what
still
will
think
happen.
Canelo's a better fighter.
It's just a
At
simple fact of the
175 for
matter.
sure.
He's a
That's a
better
fact.
fighter at 175.
Yeah, when you ask about who's his better fight, that's a legacy. That's asking about a legacy. What's his best fight? You asking about his legacy. When we say you said a better fighter, if he's
Yes.
a better fighter, why won't he fight him? If he's a better
Overall,
fighter,
Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter than Arthur Beterbiev. I'm
okay,
standing on
that's
that.
your opinion. That's your opinion. I don't think a lot of people agree with it, but that's your opinion.
Yeah,
Canelo
why
took
he
the
don't
That's
get in the
fine.
ring and prove it then, Prize?
What'd you
Because
say? What'd you
that's
say,
how you
Marky?
prove if you're a better fighter.
man. Canelo
At least
shot
that's
three
how
times
I
per
know.
pound.
Canelo
Shit.
got way bigger wins. He just an overall
That means
better. He's just overall better.
He
no,
chopped 3
him
pounds per
having
pound.
bigger wins. If you say he got bigger wins, that just means he had a better career. That doesn't mean he's a
That's
better
not the
fighter.
only way to evaluate. Matter of fact, I don't think that's the best way to evaluate if somebody's a better fighter. Because you look at, let's see, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. You could argue Teofimo might have the better resume, but I think Devin Haney would beat him to death. I think he'd jab his head off.
I think Canelo Alvarez. I'm just going to stand on what I'm saying. I just think that he's just an overall better fight. He does a little bit more stuff better. Arthur Beterbiev knock everybody out, so he does what we want to see, especially at that weight. He just gets there. He walk you down. I don't care. He'll walk. You can hit him with the kitchen sink. He gonna walk through it, whatever. But I just think Canelo Alvarez does a lot of things better than him. That's just all. That's all.
What does he do better than him?
I think that he has better defense than him. I think that he is just he been in more wars.
More skill.
He just
wars.
got I about to say he just got more skills to me.
No, the only thing he has better than him is defense. He got better upper body movement. That's it. That's all he got better than him.
I mean, okay.
You don't think Canelo got more power than him?
But that's because Canelo is a counter puncher, though. He's not better be able to come
I'm about
forward.
to say, you took the words right out of my mouth, Mark. I'm about to say he's a way better counter puncher, and I just think his timing is better.
It's two different styles, though.
It is, but I'm gonna pick Canelo Alvarez as a better fighter than Arthur Better Be.
And if you're in if we're arguing which style is better, I mean 20 fights, 20 knockouts.
Yeah, but who are those people?
That's who's better.
Who are they against?
Shit.
I mean, he got some.
The best of the best at light heavyweight. He got 3 belts.
Me and you, Marky. Stop playing.
He got solid. Hey, listen, I don't want to shit on Arthur Better Be. He got.
I'm a warrior. Wins. I don't know about the rest of y'all niggas.
He definitely got solid wins, but he just not more skilled than Canelo to me. Canelo just do like a little bit more.
I just saw. I just saw Beterbiev beat the hell out of one of Canelo's opponents. Canelo could have even beat Callum Smith with one arm. I saw Beterbiev just knock him the absolute hell out.
Well, what
do I make of that?
Fight Callum Smith.
I mean, it was a couple of years ago. He was younger.
Yeah.
So that's even worse, and he couldn't stop him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I know they got that. They got the same opponent or whatever, but I still think that Canelo Alvarez, moving up in weight, nobody knocked out Caleb Smith until Arthur Beterbiev did. So,
prize fighter. Just imagine this. Imagine Canelo Alvarez in the 6th round, just laying on the ropes, breathing hard against Beterbiev.
Against Arthur Beterbiev, he's gonna die.
So you also got to remember,
Canelo
Alvarez made Caleb Smith take that fight on a short notice.
He's going to be unalived.
He made Caleb Smith take that fight on a short notice.
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, Canelo Alvarez made Caleb Smith take that fight on a short notice.
Well, what's a short notice?
He only had like 3 weeks for the training. He only had like 3 weeks.
No, he had a month. He had a month. Why you counting? He had a month.
A month is only 4 weeks.
Okay, a month is 4 weeks. I said 3. My bad, I was off 5 weeks. My bad, I was off 5 weeks.
Shit, I mean, what? When did he come? When did he travel over?
Maybe
probably the week of the goddamn fight. I mean, he didn't even have no time to adjust, and it was cold.
Notice most camps are 6 to 8 weeks.
They gave him 4 weeks, so he gave him 2 weeks short.
And Canelo couldn't even stop him, BBO.
Man, Canelo had
excuse me, prize fighter.
He had a short notice. He had a messed up arm, and he still didn't get stopped.
My bad, Free. Go ahead.
No, I was saying it was a short notice. He had a messed up arm, and he still didn't get stopped.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's knocked Caleb Smith out but Arthur Beterbiev. So I mean,
that tells you Arthur is a better fighter.
That doesn't mean he's a better fighter because he knocked out a guy that Canelo. They got to.
Let me tell you something. If Arthur Beterbiev was at 168, he would knock out Canelo Alvarez.
Hell no.
He'll beat him to death.
Hell no.
He'll beat him to death. He'll beat him to hell.
He won't knock him out.
He'll beat the crap out of him.
I'm gonna tell you all of that. If Canelo Alvarez thought that Arthur was such an easy win,
he wouldn't even move up to 168.
He was that much better than him. He moved up to 175 twice. Not one time did he say he's going to fight Arthur.
He definitely did.
He fought Joe Smith.
Yeah. He fought Caleb Smith.
And you even got written proof that Benavidez ducked.
He fought Caleb Smith at 168.
You got written proof that what, Marky?
No, I was saying you got written proof that Sampson asked the WBC not to order Benavidez versus Beterbiev.
Yeah,
it's in writing. That nigga is a duck. So
Yeah,
Benavidez is
Benavidez
just
though.
capping.
I mean, but see, Benavidez the same dude that won't fight David Morrell. So I mean,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, he known
but
for ducking and capping.
that's what he do. But you
And I
know what
don't
I
want to
will
get up
say?
here and start caping for Canelo Alvarez. I just simply said that I just
Hold
think
on,
he's a
hold on,
little
hold on,
bit.
hold on. So when you
I think
speak
he's
the
a little
truth in
bit better than
taping,
Artur Beterbiev. That's all I said.
he's
We can
way
Yeah,
agree to
better.
man.
disagree.
That man he ain't gonna beat him. Whether you believe
Maybe,
it,
maybe not. But
he
that
ain't
Hold on,
gonna
that
wait a
make.
remains
minute.
to be
He
seen.
ain't
Hold
gonna beat
on.
it because he ain't gonna never fight him. He ain't gonna
Didn't
beat him. He ain't gonna never fight him.
didn't Canelo have a split decision with Floyd Mayweather? What y'all talking about?
Oh man, Floyd swept him 11-1, 12-0. What are you talking about?
Everybody
Yeah,
everybody
Floyd.
don't get a split decision versus Floyd. Y'all know that. You got a
So
split decision versus
nobody.
You
Floyd.
gotta have a you gotta have a
The
you gotta have
judge
the
who
right
gave
kind of money
Canelo,
behind
and
it.
matter of fact, it was a majority decision. It was a draw for Canelo.
Right.
The person who gave him that draw got kicked right the fuck up out of
And he
there.
never judged again since.
It was
Nobody
done for
but
him.
that lady and BBO thought that fight was close.
They even said she had to be drug tested after the fight, BBO. So that's not a good thing that you that you agree with her scorecard,
She
bro.
never judged since.
That's
Nope.
crazy,
She
BBO.
lost her license. She lost her license
Right.
after that.
Hold on. We know what kind of
Fuck
building
is
Floyd
this?
is. We know. Hey, but like I said, my man, A1 said wait and see. But I'll put it like this: you
Hey,
already
turn your
know.
mic up, BBO.
I said, sleeping on man A1 said, well, y'all wait and see. I just don't see Bibble beating Beterbiev. I just don't because he don't have enough power. And if you don't got power versus Beterbiev, it get dangerous in there. I mean, he seemed to be walking cats down. If you figure they can't hurt him, he trying to get in there and get Mel Evil on. So you gotta be very careful when it comes to Beterbiev. Man, he's a special dude. But let me ask you guys this: who do you think wins Devin Haney versus Adrian Broner? That's a big fight that's coming up.
I don't want to see it. If Devin Haney makes that fight happen, I will criticize the shit out of him. I don't care if AB was the one that called him out. Because if Tank made that
No,
fight, I would criticize the fuck out of Tank.
they
So it's
talking
really
about
that
Adrian
simple.
Bona.
That's just some bullshit.
They talking about Adrian Bona and Ryan Garcia now.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the fight before the one versus the guy he fought before. And I'm gonna ask you guys
Yeah, that's
this.
some shit I expect from Ryan. That's who I expect to fight Adrian Broner. That
So
makes sense.
will Adrian Broner be back on the scene if he was able to stop a young cigarette Leonard like talent like Ryan?
He would absolutely be able to get back on the scene if he stopped Ryan Garcia. Yes.
And who do you guys like this Ryan versus Jose Ramirez fight?
I don't think that
Uh,
it's a hard situation for him to stop Ryan. I mean, it's not like Ryan got quick feet or anything like that. Ryan is going to stand right there in front of Adrian and think he can knock Adrian Bona out because he's going to think Adrian Bona is old, he's washed up, and he's going to be standing right there for Adrian Bona to be able to hit him. And one thing we know about Adrian Bona, he still can punch, and he still got his reflexes in defense. So I think Ryan might get caught if they make that fight happen. Ryan might get caught with a big shot and be sitting down trying to figure out how he got down there.
You say he'd put Ryan on his pocket? You think so?
yeah, I think he could set Ryan up for something. Because I don't think Ryan is learning shit with Derrick James.
Oh, what about that shoulder roll?
That's some bullshit.
What? What do you mean?
I
That help
mean,
him
do you
out with
know
his
for a fact
defense?
that he's working on it? I mean, is he even in the gym with Derrick James currently?
No, I know
I
he's
mean,
not working on it
I heard he
because
just had a baby. I heard he just had a divorce and some shit, bro. It's crazy
Marky
over there for
Dad,
Ryan
Marky
Garcia.
Dad, why you always talking about people's personal life, man? Somebody gonna slap you one day while you walking, man. you know, that boy Marky always bringing up somebody's personal life.
Man, they gotta catch me first, nigga.
But that being said, what do you guys think about this fight with the two ladies that fought over the weekend? Was that a good fight in you guys' opinion, or what you guys think?
No, that was a robbery.
You thought
Yeah.
you thought it was a robbery?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
was
was
a
a
robbery.
robbery.
Who
Yeah.
did you want to see win?
It's not who I wanted to see win. It's who I had winning. It ain't
Right.
about who I wanted to win because I
Yeah.
didn't care about neither one of those guys, those females. It ain't about who I wanted to win because I wasn't rooting for neither one of them. I like
Yeah.
both of them. But
What's
Yeah.
right is right, though.
Natasha Jones was gifted a win. She got her ass whooped. Clearly.
She got
Yeah.
gifted a major win. That's just not any old win on your resume. You got Michaela Mayer on your resume via robbery. Like, I mean,
She got her
I
ass
just
Yeah.
don't think she did enough. I
I'm
don't
not
think she
gonna
did
I'm not gonna
enough.
put that my bad, Prize, but I'm
I
not
got
gonna
you.
put that on Natasha. That's on the judges. They want some bullshit. Michaela clearly separated herself to me in the last 3 rounds. Through the first 6 or 7 rounds, I thought it was a back and forth fight. It was a toe-to-toe slugfest where both girls were giving it their all, but like I said, Michaela just had more at the end. I don't know how some of those judges saw 7-3 or 6-4
Yeah,
for
I don't know
Natasha. I
what the fuck
just
they
didn't
were
see
looking
that.
at.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
So I
What
think it's
I know.
can
terrible.
anybody
Oh,
can somebody pull up the official judges scorecard so we can break them shits down? Because that shit was kind of weird,
yeah.
bro.
I think that's gonna be the last time Michaela Mara comes to the UK.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have the actual cards, but I know what the scoring was. The
from the
scoring,
official judges.
yeah, from the official judges, the scoring was 95-96 for Jonas. Then it was 90, 96-95 for Michaela Mayer, and then it was 97-93 for Jonas.
That's the scorecard that caught my attention. That 97-93. I don't know what that judge was looking at. They should never judge again. And that's the problem with boxing. We need a shield. And what I mean by that is like a shield like the NBA, the NFL, the Major League, the NHL. Boxing doesn't have a shield.
We need a UFC.
Whatever. We need a shield. Even that's got a shield. Because boxing don't have that. You got a Turkish representative. What's his name? The Sheik, the man. Shout out to him for want to make the best fights. But us Americans, we want to see the fights. We want to see Devin and Tank here. Now, if they
No,
happen
we
to
don't.
fight,
No, we don't.
Man.
hold on. Let me finish. Now, I want them to go to wherever is going to pay them the most money because I want Javante and I want Devin both to make the much money as they can. If that's in Saudi Arabia, then we need to get over it and get over ourselves because we can't have it both ways. Us as
You
Americans.
need to get
Let me
over
finish.
it.
Let me finish. We can't. We can't have it both ways as Americans. We want them. We want to see the best fights, and we want to see both opponents make the most money. If it's in Saudi Arabia, take your ass over Saudi Arabia. That shit that Tank said, well, send me Ferraris. Now I thought he was just fucking around, me personally, but still, this to your fans, bro, that shit look crazy. They got the money over there. I want to see all of the fights over there. I don't care where the fights are at. I want to see the fights. I don't care where they're at. And if you're a real, true, hardcore boxing fan, you deep down inside, you don't care where the fight is. You want to see it. Now, yes, we want the fights in Vegas and Texas and New York, but if they say you want the fight there, or if you can guarantee to have the fight in Saudi Arabia, what are you gonna pick? You gonna say I just want to see the fight? You ain't gonna care.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
my whole thing is I understand everybody want to see the fight, but my whole thing is why is everybody getting on Tank Davis because Saudi Arabia said they wanted to pay for the fight or whatever. Everybody's getting
Because
on Tank
Tank said
Davis.
he don't care about legacy, he cares about money.
Listen,
That's where all the money is.
Yeah, and because some of these guys are coming out
Let me
saying, no, you asked the
let me
question.
finish.
My bad. Go
My
ahead.
Let
bad,
me
fool.
finish. Let me finish.
My bad,
Yeah.
fool.
Everybody's getting on Tank Davis about whatever he said. I mean, but getting on Tank Davis because he's not taking the $20 million or whatever. But Tank Davis said if you want to make the fight, call Al Heyman. We're not getting on Devin Haney for not calling Al Heyman to make
He
the
don't
fight.
work for Al
I
Heyman.
mean, yeah,
Like,
I
he
get
don't work for
on
Al
Bill
Heyman.
and them for not going on Tank's terms. Like I think that they should take some accountability in that.
Yeah, it's not about if he worked for Al Heyman. That's who makes the negotiations for Tank Davis.
The
So if
guy
you
said he
gotta
wanted to
talk,
talk to him though, Free. He said he wants to talk to Al. He wants Devin and
no,
Tank.
I'm not talking about Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about Bill Haney. Not
Oh
talking
I
about
man,
mean,
Saudi.
you living in the past, so free. Who give a fuck
Bill
about that
Haney
shit?
ain't
We
got
talking
No,
Bill
about some
Haney ain't
fights
got no
trying
I'm
to
money
happen.
talking
like them
about
damn
because
Saudi
everybody's saying,
Arabians.
"Oh, they offered him 20 million. That was just the start." And Tank Davis is not trying to take it. But nobody's getting on Devin Haney when Tank Davis said, Bill Haney, you want to make this fight? Call Al.
The guy said he was going to call Al. And another thing, real quick, free.
You
The
saying the
guy
guy? I'm not talking
that
about
20
Saudi
million.
Arabia.
Hold on. I'm talking about Saudi Arabia. I don't care about none of that other shit. Right now, what's happening today? Them Saudis said they got the money. They said 20 million. If Tank say 20 million, I want 50 million. You know what?
No.
Anthony Joshua's got $50 million against Ngannou. So
What
and
you
he's
want?
not
I'm gonna
he's
say
not a
Bitcoin?
this.
bigger star than Gervonta.
I'm gonna say
So if
I'm gonna say
Gervonta can say 20 million, he can tell that
no.
Turkish sheik that's disrespectful. I need 50
Well,
million and them 2 Ferraris, like I said, and they probably would deliver the shit.
I'm gonna tell you what Jeff Bezos just said, and he said we're willing to pay Tank Davis the price of his last 2 fights. What he brought in his last 2 fights, we're willing to pay Tank Davis that
Where did
for
you
his
see
next
that
fight.
source at? Where did you get that source at, Free? I never
That's from
saw that
Jeff
article.
Bezos. From Jeff
Where?
Bezos.
Where did Jeff Bezos say that at?
I'll pull it up. I'm driving right now. I can't pull it up right now. I'm driving.
All right, okay.
That
But
wasn't Jeff Bezos. That was the CEO of Amazon Prime.
that
What you
was who?
talking about? The CEO of Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, yeah, right under
And
Jeff Bezos.
BBO, and so since you saw the article, where was that article? I didn't read that anywhere.
Basically, they were just saying,
No,
see,
no,
this
no,
is
no, 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 no. I don't care what they said.
no,
Where
no.
did
Let
you
me tell
get
you.
that
Oh,
article?
I seen it. I seen it on YouTube where they was talking about they setting up everything because people don't know that this whole deal with PBC is really a back burner to the Budweiser series that's getting ready to come on Amazon. So I don't know if you guys seen that. They got Al him, they got Drake, he got Kendrick Lamar, Scissor, Sexy Red. They all about to do like a big, huge thing to break off the new Budweiser tour. So pretty much he was basically saying whatever Al needs. He did talk about Tank, how he would give him his last 2 fights guaranteed. Because Tank is this is the thing I didn't know, but these guys ain't signed to Al. These guys are just working with Al.
Yeah.
So they don't have a direct contract where Al owns them or anything. He got a good little deal where it's pretty much where he just kind of control what they do, but without paperwork.
And I'll get his little percentage, but we get it. But nevertheless,
He get 15%.
Saudi Arabia is what's happening now. Us American fans, yes, I'm gonna repeat it again. We want to fight in Vegas. We want to fight in Texas and New York and all over the places that we used to have it. But these young boys is getting crazy guarantees over there. There's no excuse. Over there, there is no A side. Because I don't care
Yeah.
yeah.
about I don't care about the
The
money
way
that
how
they
I
get.
feel about it, the way
I
how
don't
I
care
feel
about
about it is Ali
no
versus
I
Nah,
Frazier.
what you say for what you
Wait,
say,
hold,
Free?
hold on. Well, go ahead, Free. I'll go after
I
you.
wanted to hear what
I
Free.
said I don't care about the money that they're getting. I'm not getting none of it. I want to be able to go to the goddamn fight.
But that's what they want, though, Free. I don't care. Me too. I want to go to the fights too with you. I
Well,
want to pull
Free,
up.
So
Hey,
go
yo,
if
Free. I
go to
want to
Saudi
meet you out
Arabia,
there. Hold
Free.
on. I want to
no,
meet
you
you
Yeah.
out
can't
there
go
at
to
the
Saudi.
fight, Free.
You can't
But
go
the
to
fact
Saudi
of the
Arabia and
matter
go to
is
the fight.
the money is the over.
Why
See, I
not?
don't care what they make either.
They
I
not.
don't care
You
what
got
they
to be
make
on. You
either.
got to be on a guest list.
I know.
You can't just.
Listen.
You can't
I
just
didn't
go
know
to
that.
Saudi Arabia and go to
But
a fight.
listen.
You got to be on a guest list.
I get it. And
Yeah.
they don't want to. And them niggas is the ones that talk about they want money. They ain't fighting for belts, taking money. They the ones that's talking about fighting for money. Okay, if you want to fight for money, take your ass over to Saudi Arabia because they got all of the fucking money.
Amazon Prime is willing to pay the money.
Okay,
That's
then
why he
until
said call
Amazon
out.
Prime puts
Okay,
on a
well then
card,
send the offer.
until
He
Amazon
said
puts on
call
a card,
out.
they ain't
He
put on no
told Bill Haney
cards yet.
Man,
told
tell
Bill Haney
Al to
call out.
call him, make the fight.
They ain't put
If
on no cards yet.
Amazon
Saudi
Prime
Arabia
got
put on cards.
When
shoot,
Free
Amazon
when
Prime
Free
got the
is
money
saying
for the
They
fight.
had
They
Wilder
ready
and
to do it.
Joshua on one card.
this is the thing
So
you missing, Prize. The thing
Shit,
that
take
Free
the
is
A
saying,
side.
Free listen,
the A
uh
side, there is no
Al
A side in
Heyman,
Saudi
listen, you're
Arabia.
listening.
He
Al
just
Heyman
told
never
you what
had
to
a
do.
Al Heyman never had a budget like this. Al Heyman actually got a budget, so he got a lot.
He definitely had budgets.
No, not. I'm saying not to the degree of what he got here. He got a. The reason I'm gonna tell you why he didn't have a great budget with Showtime. Every doggone meaningful fight was on pay-per-view because they didn't have a big budget. I'm talking about here, these fights, they're talking about getting rid of pay-per-views, except for like regular,
right?
Except for
because the guy
fight.
got all of the money. They don't care about pay-per-view numbers. They don't care about.
No, I'm talking about Amazon. Amazon just wants you to get a subscription. They don't care. Because people don't realize this, but Showtime, they were just saying how Showtime, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Showtime network, but they lost a lot of fans. There's a show called Power, and this spinoffs that's getting ready to end over there. And then you got boxing leaving. So they took a huge hit subscription-wise. And the thing about boxing fans, let's just be honest here, we all work, we all got a little cheese, because you can't be broke and be a boxing fan. You guys know that right now. You can't be a dude that flip burgers or nothing like that and really be a boxing fan because it's too expensive. It's just a fact. It's just too expensive. So they already know we're going to pay. So they're going to do everything they can to get some more money out of us. And the cool thing about
Athletic
Amazon...
say he backstage.
Oh, okay.
Pull him up.
But, at the end of the day, I don't care where the fight happens at. I really don't. We've seen some of the all-time great fights. Like I was gonna say, the Thriller in Manila happened in Manila, the Rumble in the Jungle, Zaire. I mean, Foreman, Asia, Jamaica, all over the place. So like, I don't have no problem with this.
Damn, Bevo had me backstage for like 10 minutes, man.
Marky Dan is on fire right now.
Man.
Man,
Marky don't know no boxing, man. Yeah, I'm on his ass, man. Marky don't know nothing about no boxing.
Man, you a hating ass nigga.
I'm just fooling, man. You know you my nigga.
Cook that nigga, man. Cook that.
You know you my nigga, Marky. I'm just fooling, man. Hey, me and Marky be texting, man. Me and Marky be texting about this boxing shit, man. I just sent some shit about this nigga Richard Hitchin. Man, that nigga's he be looking the crack a tank ass, bro. This shit is
whoa, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I said it already. He's a hoe.
Not for real, bro. I
just
seen some shit. I just seen some shit with this man. Like, I get, y'all fooling in the gym, but come on, bro. The shit that just came out with you, and then you gonna do that in the video, like that's some dick riding shit, bro.
Didn't Tank just buy him a F-150? Did y'all see that?
What?
Y'all didn't see that? He just bought Richardson.
Did he?
Yeah, he bought him a truck. Y'all didn't see that?
I thought Africa bought that himself for him after his win.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong there. I seen Tank hop out of it, so I thought he bought it for him. My mistake.
Oh, when was this then? I could be wrong. When was this?
This is right after the Zepeda fight. This is after the Zepeda fight.
I don't know.
Maybe he was riding with him. I could be wrong. Maybe.
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. But that shit's sad.
I don't know why y'all so hard on this dude, man. Tank is his dog, man. That's how I be.
Man, you the one who was bringing up the whole subject when we talking about it. Like what, last week, 2 weeks ago? I mean,
all I said was I think he going a little overboard. He going a little overboard. Like it seemed like he got braids. Tank got braids. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
It's kind of weird. Yep. But I'll say this, man. They might just got real.
And the niggas, they were doing the dance with AB in the parking lot. Y'all remember that shit?
Oh yeah, years ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing I say about Hitchens, man, is that
I don't know.
He in a lose situation, man.
I agree with my nigga Marky, bro. My nigga Marky know this boxing shit, bro. He talking facts on Richardson Hitchens, bro.
But that
nigga, he is something going on.
He called him a meat boy. Is that cool? He just called a man a meat boy. That's all he's saying. Oh, he's a meat boy.
A what?
Yeah.
A meat boy.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, no, man. You a little younger, man. That's just basically.
Yeah, I'm young, man.
Yeah,
that's that old nigga shit. A meat boy.
Yeah. He'll fit in that category. Yeah.
Oh, he a bottom boy.
Oh no, that's too rough. That's too rough.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll say this, man. Whoa, that was crazy.
Bottom boy, how you say it, Marky?
He's an anti-man.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'll say this. Hey, I'll say
that
this though.
Man.
I'm a little bit I'm a
Everybody.
little disappointed in the fact that, man, we haven't heard a Pete. It seems like Sugar Shakur doing a lot of complaint. You guys hear about him being mad at Keyshawn Davis because Keyshawn Davis criticized his performance versus De La Santo? What you guys think about him having these rabbit ears? Is this good for his
You
career?
hear me mad at the world now. He did that shit. Like, he's
He
keeping it
w-
100, man.
he won. I don't know why he's so angry. He won.
Wait, he has a problem with Keyshawn now?
Yeah, you know, Keyshawn said something about him losing to De La Santo. He said he didn't deserve that win.
This is saying a lot about
Wait,
Shakur's
what?
character.
Nah, I gotta see that.
If
That
that's
nigga
true,
for a
what you're
loss.
saying,
I'm gonna put this.
that says a lot about Shakur's character.
Hold up,
The
Mark.
fact that he's cutting off everybody just criticizing.
Hold up, Mark. He said that actually that he lost.
He basically said he thought De La Santo. He didn't say he lost. He said he thought De La Santo put on a closer fight than they should. I'm gonna put the video up. That I'm actually editing it now.
Great.
It seemed like the walls closing in on Shakur, man. I mean, I don't know, man. But he a typical Jersey nigga, man. He just upset when stuff don't go his way. He want to blame everybody, and I just don't understand. Like,
He's that typical Jersey nigga.
I mean, that's what they do, man. They blame everybody if something goes
How the
wrong.
hell you know
That's cap. BBO, you
Shut up.
ain't been to Jersey. When you last time you been to Jersey? BBO?
Exactly, bro.
I was there a
Nigga
month
just be
ago.
chatting,
I was
bro.
there.
No, you was in New York. You was in New
No, I
York.
was there. No, I went through Jersey to go home.
You went to
So I
North
was there a
Jersey?
month. Yeah, I went through Jersey. Man, you like that's something big, man. What are you talking about?
Oh man, your ass wasn't in New Jersey.
Hey, all I tell you is this, man. All I tell you is this, man. That's what those brothers do, man. At the end of the day, no matter where you from, man, cats always want to blame somebody for their problems, and that's not gonna work. Now, I mean, that's a common thread with a lot of people, man. They blame other people for their problems. It's that simple.
Now you on to something. Now you on to something.
Record the next Floyd, man. Y'all just hating, man.
Floyd, what?
Man, Shakur is a cap artist.
That nigga the next Floyd. Watch the next performance. Everybody gonna like, oh, Shakur, he could beat everybody. Watch. It's gonna happen. Just like it happened with Boots. They said, oh, Boots he can beat this person, he can't beat that person. Until he beat up that nigga who don't got no defense.
Then they gonna say he old and
listen, outside of Tank, I think Shakur beats everybody at 135. I just personally don't like the nigga, and I don't like his style of fighting.
I
Hold
do.
on.
See, I love it.
And
I
beat
think
everybody.
Shakur Stevenson can beat everybody. I think they can beat each other. See, because I stand in the middle of all the niggas. I think they can beat each other. I think Devin can beat some of them, Tank or Shakur. I think Tank can beat both of them. I think Shakur can beat Tank and Devin. They can beat each other to me.
Man, that's not no pause, golly.
Yeah, you go. You gonna say they can beat each other?
They can.
Pause.
But I'll say this.
Pause.
He said, Tank need to be fighting Frank or Shakur, or Devin needs to fight at 140. What the F?
I told y'all Tank fighting next, bro.
He fighting El Ryan.
He gonna fight the bull, and he gonna have a bunch of pissed off fans.
Nobody gonna give me credit for that though. I told Marky that.
How
shit.
much he gonna get for that? Since everybody like pocket watching.
I just had this feeling. I mean, what is Frank Martin doing?
Nothing.
Hey, Frank Martin tweeted out that the next one he's going to the ceiling. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, who's the ceiling?
Probably
is that vacant title side? I mean, what is that?
He might
could be Tank Davis.
Nah, he not. Tank ain't gonna fight no black man. That's not gonna happen. Tank ain't gonna fight no black.
He's not really known for giving black fighters that opportunity.
Nah, he won't do that. I mean, you know what's so funny?
And then if he fight Frank, y'all gonna be sitting there and say, "Oh well, I was wrong."
Hey,
I just don't want him to fight Rayo. I don't want to see that fight. We don't need that fight. His fans are gonna grind him up. The majority of his fans are gonna find a way to say it's okay, but his hardcore fans gonna know that's some bullshit.
Hold on, didn't El Ryan just beat Chris Colbert?
And Chris Colbert, okay, and he beat him the first.
Knocked him out.
Colbert? And De La Santos stopped El Ryan in 3 rounds.
Yeah, and then nobody stopped Super Matias. I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like Chris Colbert wasn't even looking that good before he fought El Ryan.
Got beat.
He looked like trash
by a nobody.
Who,
And he
Hector,
did
Hector
come back to
Garcia?
stop the guy, but nevertheless, he lost a unanimous decision to nobody. This guy is like 18-3. I
Facts.
don't even
And
know
y'all
who he.
hyping Matias up though.
I'm saying I'm talking about Matias.
No, not you. I'm not saying you.
No.
Matias
What you
is
talking
not
about?
all that,
What
bro.
you talking about?
Matias has been his
Sabrio, is that his name? Sabrio?
Sabril Matias has lost already, and people acting run around here like he didn't never lose before. That's what cracks me up. He
I
lost
mean,
nobody. I bet you, I give anybody right now $1,000. Nobody can tell you unless they Googling right now who he lost to.
Nope.
Right, and it's a
Jukabaya.
guy that I Googled him.
Boom.
I've
Oh, you on with
box wrecked
Boston.
him.
He just named it. He just named it.
Jukabaya. Boom.
Right,
You
okay.
on with that?
Somebody
That
had to
nigga
Google him.
just made up a name, bro. That nigga
His
read an
name is
African book.
Jukabaya. That's a
No, he
fact.
did. That's his name.
Just made that
Okay,
shit up, bro.
and I
Can the
guarantee
man
you he
get paid?
Googled
Hey,
that.
can the man get paid?
I guaranteed you he Googled that. And
Oh man.
the
Oh,
and,
man,
and, and if you
Prize.
go
Can the
look at that
man get
guy's
paid?
see this is the type of nigga I am. Once I realized Sabril Matias lost this guy, I went and looked at that guy's box rec, and he ain't beat nobody for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about Matias. He got beat the fuck up by somebody we don't know about yet, unanimously. Now he did come back to stop this guy in the second fight, but
Oh, he beat the
nevertheless,
life out of it. He beat the
Barely,
life out of the
I
barely,
second
don't
fight.
care. He lost
They
the
had to jump in
UD.
there and
barely,
stop the fight.
He
barely.
lost the
They had to jump in there
UD
and
to
save
a
him.
nigga we never heard of. He lost the UD, dog. He got UD'd already.
I
So
mean, but it's like
he
when
gets
you
hit.
look at
He get
Matias'
hit a lot.
fight, it's like, yeah, it's just like, I mean, he unalives people.
With that
He
That's
dog.
not a
unalived that
whole lot.
one dude.
Man, that shit.
No, no, no. I'm not even saying that to be funny. He
But that
unalived
nigga.
that one dude, and
Oh
then you
my
just see
god,
guys continually stop on the stool.
that
Man,
shit
They don't
Devin
want
will
trash,
to
beat
take
bro.
that nigga
anymore.
the fuck up.
That
Devin
nigga's
will beat
trash,
him up.
bro. Devin will cook that nigga, man.
Devin will smash him. Tank will
T.O.
knock him
beat
the
the shit
fuck
out
out.
that nigga.
Tank will
T.O.
knock
beat the
him
shit out
out.
that nigga.
What'd you say,
He's like
X?
a, you
I
know,
said
he is,
T.O. beat the shit out that nigga.
he's like a
Who
140
you say,
star
X?
Muhammad.
T.O. beat the shit out that nigga.
No,
T.O.
I
will
would
beat that
no,
nigga
no,
up.
no, no. You know
Yeah,
what I'll say? Let me say
T.O.
this
will
real
melt
quick.
that
And let me
nigga.
say this real quick, right? I see why you saying that, Marky, but I'm trying to tell you a lot of what you're seeing with Sabril Matias is a lot of paper, is a lot of Trojan horses, man. He hasn't really been in there with nobody.
Facts, bro.
Because I know exactly what you mean when you said Saad Muhammad. Like you talking about just a relentless dude. No. This dude couldn't
Yeah,
shine Saad Muhammad's
he
shoes, man.
tough.
This
Facts.
Yeah,
dude,
he
This
tough.
dude trash, bro.
But
He gonna be drinking out of a straw in 20 years for the rest of his life, bro. The way he
yeah,
take them shots, bro.
But
and
his
another thing is,
family,
and shout out to Puerto Rico, but they are searching so hard for their next star. They're trying to push.
they got
Ma-
one.
they're
Who's
trying to push.
Shakur?
They're trying to push Matias. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna interact with that comment. They trying to push. They trying to push Sabril Matias as the next Puerto Rican star. He gets hit way too much, and he already been beat by a no name, and he'll get smoked by the best. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Yes, he will probably win a big fight here
I
and
mean,
there,
but
but for
why
the
y'all
most part,
doubt
he will
the
get
kid? I
smoked.
mean, you never know. Give him
Man,
a
this
chance.
Man,
dude,
Let see him get
and
big
then
hold
time.
up, hold
This
up. I
is what I
said this.
don't like. This is what I don't like.
I said this for boxing is so low that we
It's
and I'm gonna let
sewage,
you go,
yeah.
DC, that we just
This
hyping anything up. But go ahead,
no,
DC.
this is
yeah,
what I
facts,
don't like
X,
because this
facts,
is what I
X.
don't like. Y'all put the fighters down, and then when your favorite beat him, you want him to get credit for it, but you put him down. You saying he trash, he ain't this, he ain't that, and then
That's
if
true.
Devin go in there and beat him, you can't give him no credit for it because he was supposed to. He's trash.
That's true. That's true. I
Free,
ain't gonna lie.
free,
He cooked with
hey,
You
that
can't
one.
put
free.
the
I
fighters.
ain't
You
gonna
can't
lie.
put the fighters down and then turn around and ask for your favorite fighter to get credit for beating them.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
I'll
I
do the
can't lie
same
about that.
shit to Regis program, man. Just get a dude his credit.
Well, I'll say this.
That nigga's trash, man. I'm sorry. That nigga
Well,
trash.
he's not. Hey, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
gonna
gonna
say the
say that.
same thing about Matias.
Yeah,
You
I'm
are
not.
saying the same thing about Matias.
But I will say this though, man. The Puerto Ricans got to stop playing. Y'all already got a new star. His name is Sugar Shakur, man. Stop playing. Y'all see the Puerto Rican flag on his pants. Y'all see him trying to learn Spanish, man. I don't know. He's gonna be the only Puerto Rican with a down south accent. So Y'all got something special coming up. Y'all gotta
But
just get
bro,
behind him.
this man just be trying. Man.
No, you ain't notice he's starting to have like an accent. You ain't noticing that?
Yeah, I do notice that, but he ain't gonna be the only Puerto Rican with a down south accent, bro.
Man,
Who
he
else you know got a
man, he
down
a
south
black
accent?
boy. His name is Shakur. Y'all stop with this stupid ass Puerto Rican shit.
Bro,
Tell the man.
it's not stupid, bro. He's half Puerto Rican.
Man, so what? So
So
my son is
why
half
you
Puerto
why you
Rican.
So
mad?
what? He
Why
claiming
wait,
that.
hold up,
Look at
hold up.
that.
Hold up. Why are you mad that he accepting what he is and why I got a
Man,
problem for you?
from what I heard, that nigga he got a little bit in him.
What? From what you heard, but that's not factual. Because it
Man,
didn't come
it
out his
don't
mouth.
matter.
I know it don't matter to
My
you. Not a
son is
lot of
half
things
Puerto
matter to
Rican.
you.
He don't run around this whole talking about repping no. I ain't
Well,
never
that's
seen no
him.
son with a
That's
Puerto
him.
Rican
That's his
flag ever in
choice.
his
That's his
life.
prerogative, bro.
Hold
Shakur
on,
is
hold on,
repping
hold
his
on, hold on.
father.
But ain't you like West Indian or something, bro? Prize.
Yeah,
So what does it matter? You like West Indian
exactly.
anyway.
That nigga
You're
said I
not
was
black
West
anyway.
Indian.
So what are you
I ain't
talking
no
Where you
about?
West Indian.
from, Prize?
I am. I ain't no West Indian. Shut up.
Nigga, I don't know. He one of them. What? I think he like a Haitian or something. I don't know. He got curly hair, right?
And listen, man, that don't mean shit. I know a lot of niggas.
Hey,
I don't even have this conversation.
I don't know why nobody. I don't know nobody black with curly hair, but my man Prize spotted. So
Man, fuck
okay,
out.
man. That brother got that pretty hair, man. Like, look, but I'll say this, man. All jokes aside, I
Pause.
think at the end of the day,
Pause, nigga.
we got to get that Frank Martin Shakur fight, man. That's a fight that we really need at 135. And I tell you this: if Tank don't fight one of the big guys, man, he need to be fighting. He need to fight Shakur, man, and unify because he's running out of time, dude. He's what?
That man say he
29?
need 2 Ferraris just to negotiate a fight, man. I'm off this nigga, bro. For real.
Man, he been
Yeah,
saying
that was some
suckers.
girl shit.
He's been
And
saying
then
this kind of stuff.
and hold up, BVO. And then I know the whole shit he gonna do. He gonna get the 2 Ferraris, negotiate, and then end up getting out of negotiations or turning them down for the fight.
Keep
Weirdo
them
shit.
niggas Ferraris.
How do you know to behind? No, there's no way because it's like this. It's
X said
nothing
he's
he
gonna keep
can't
that
ask
nigga
for.
Ferraris.
It's nothing he can't ask for. X.
I'm trying to figure
There's
out how you
no
going
way.
to put something on the man that he never did. He
Yeah.
ain't never duck out of no negotiations.
Huh?
Bro, that's my opinion, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He
That's
said
what I
he
think he gonna do.
You
That's
putting
my
something on
opinion,
the man that he never did.
nigga.
That's like
That's my
saying
opinion, nigga.
that's like
I don't think
saying
he.
how you gonna go out here and rob the president tomorrow. You ain't never did it
That's
before, but
that's that's
that's
not
my
like
opinion. I
saying
think
none
you
of that.
gonna go do it.
That's
That
not like
brother said.
saying none of that,
I
nigga.
mean,
That
That
nigga
dude
Free
free
said
crazy.
he gonna
That
go
brother
out
said
rob
like
the
I'm
I
going.
president.
mean,
That
that
nigga
could be
Free.
your opinion, D. Free. Shit,
Hey,
But
it
I mean,
may
my
happen. It
opinion.
may not.
I'll
Shit,
Shout
say
out
this.
D Free. Shout out
I'll
was
say
funny
this,
as hell.
man. I'll say this though.
we know the
Whatever
man
it
has
is,
asked for those 2 Ferraris. We know that shit.
Exactly. That's out of left field weirdo
can I
shit. Like, what the
can I
fuck?
ask you guys? Can I
Yeah,
ask you
to
guys a
me it
question real
is.
quick?
I do agree with that though, X. That is some weirdo girl shit.
So
Why is
why wouldn't he why wouldn't he go do some funny shit negotiations if he asked for 2 fucking Ferraris? That's an unorthodox way to start a
Maybe
negotiation.
he won 2 Ferraris. Shit.
Why wouldn't he
These
want?
niggas,
Why
he
wouldn't
know
he
I
these
want?
mean,
niggas got the money.
yeah,
He know
Why
yeah,
these
wouldn't
niggas
he
got the
want?
yeah. He
money
Why
to give
wouldn't
him
he
testing the
money.
want
water.
property
Hey,
or
he
land?
might have seen 2 Ferraris he won. He like, hey man, I don't want to
Oh,
spend my money on it.
Ferrari.
I know these niggas got it. Hey, you want to start the negotiation? Send me 2 Ferraris.
So he want nigga shit. He
Yeah,
don't want
just to test
land
the
or
water, just
property.
to see
Hey,
what they're gonna do.
That's
that
cap.
that
I
You
that
think
want
he
to
that
was.
test
man
the system.
Me personally, I think he was
that's
just
my
talking
opinion. That's
shit.
what I think he did.
I
That's my
think he was
opinion.
DP?
just
That's what I
talking
think he
shit
did.
though. Free.
Let
I
me
think he was
let,
talking shit. I think he was
let me
just like trolling
And
when
it's
he said some shit
no,
like that. I don't think he did. I don't want everybody to take Tank serious. I didn't take him serious when he said I want 2
I didn't take him
Ferraris and
serious
have
when he
my
no.
said
let me
that.
ask you
And
guys.
that,
Hey, hold
listen,
on.
I
Let me
said it
ask you.
before. That was
Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick, Mark. Now, this is a big one that I heard. I don't know if you guys heard this, but what you guys think about Anyway ducking Brandon Figueroa and won't come to 126? What you guys think about that?
There we go with this shit.
I'm
Ducking
not gonna
somebody
view
he not
that
even
as
in
a
the weight
thing.
class yet, bro. How he duck
Yeah.
somebody he ain't in the weight class yet, bro?
Brandon Figueroa been calling him out. What are you talking
Like what
about?
the
Well,
fuck, man? This guy
Luis
ain't even got
Neri has been calling him out.
126.
What does that even mean? He's just been
Exactly,
moving
bro.
up weight. Like, come on, BBO.
This
What I'm
shit.
saying is
He's
he
just
should fight
trolling.
Brandon Figueroa. That's a big fight.
I mean, Figueroa doesn't even have a belt. What are you talking about?
Like what the fuck are we
What do you
talking about,
mean?
bro? Like
He beat Cool Boy and they robbed him. I mean, what you expect? I mean,
That's your opinion.
Like Inoue knocked him out. Like so, it don't matter, bro. Like, bro, this man is at 126. This man is still at 122. He about to have another fight at 122. How he ducking him, BBO?
Well, she'll
I'm
knock
just going.
Figueroa the fuck out. Like let's just be honest
Yeah.
right here.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
Yes,
No,
he would.
I don't know why I don't
Somebody
believe
that get hit that much. I like Figueroa. I think he's an excellent fighter.
It don't
But
sound like it.
Louis, that's not something he needs.
I think Figueroa get knocked out, but I also think that would be a big fight too, though.
Yeah, it would be a good fight, but he getting his ass knocked out for surely. I don't know why people.
I think it'd be a big fight because Figueroa got the Mexicans behind him. So I mean, but I think Figueroa get knocked out, but he's not at that weight class. The man said after that fight, he said he wasn't going to 126. He's gonna stay at 122. So
Yeah.
I will say one thing: the way he was getting hit by that dude Marlon, well, that was a funny name for whatever that dude was.
Marlon.
That was his name, Marlon. But anyway,
I love nigga.
Hey, Marlon was punching the crap out of Inoue, so I don't think Inoue can go to 126. To be honest with you,
Shout out to
Yo, this man is delusional, bro.
Hey, if Marlon doing that,
Hey, shout out real quick.
I'm not gonna lie though. Marlon was having some success.
Shout
I
out
think
to
Southpaw Star was giving Inouye some problems.
shout
But
out
still,
to Crush the
shit.
Legend and Clarence
ended the
McClain.
same goddamn way, BBO.
Hold up, Marky. Shout out to Crush and Clarence McClain and DP Rock in the chat. I want to recognize them brothers. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
hey,
I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me say this. Salute to my man Clarence. I heard about him just signing a brand new deal with Tubi, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. We got nothing but love for you over here at BBO Boxing and Roll with the Podcast, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Go ahead. My bad.
I don't know why people think Figueroa not gonna get his ass knocked out. What's so special? But like he good come for a fighter, bro. But like he lost to Stephen Fulton. I mean, if you want to say he won, that's cool too. I wouldn't argue. It was a close fight, but he having a close fight with Stephen Fulton, who I'm not even gonna say my opinion on him. But like, come on, bro. Like, why people think he can't get knocked out by this pound for pound fighter, bro?
See, I really can't get on Stephen Fulton too bad because salute to my brother Q. At one time, I thought that Stephen Fulton was everything they wanted Devin Haney to be.
I don't know why.
And I didn't see anyway knocking the fried chicken out of him like he did. I mean, it was Philly cheesesteaks and beer, butter beer everywhere. So it was a bad loss. I didn't see that happening, man. I didn't think he would be a Philly cheesesteak out that dude, but he did, man. It was loaded fries and cheesesteak everywhere. Go ahead.
I don't trust nobody that get their eyebrows arched in a big fight. Figueroa will get knocked, slam out, and his eyebrows do not need to be arched ever again because they will be permanently like that.
BBO got some weird fixation with Figueroa, so I don't know why.
Yeah, bro, I don't get it.
He'll get it.
Hold on. Your
fix your mic, BBO.
Yeah, BBO. I mean, this is Brandon Figueroa. I mean, Ryan Garcia. I mean, there's a correlation here.
Bums.
Yep. You like them pretty boy Mexican bums.
Well, I don't know about the man being pretty, Mark, but if you think the man's pretty, whoa.
Hey, BBO,
that's what the
fix your mic. Hold on real quick. Hold on real
correlation,
quick.
BBO.
Hey, BBO, fix your mic real quick, dog.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
The joint
is about the same.
Yeah, for real. Before whatever you was doing before, go back to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to test out this new mic, man. Somebody sent me so I can do a review on it, man. That's why.
Yeah, well, that shit got like 2 stars. No disrespect, like
you still do it for reviews, man. You need to stop.
Yeah, that shit. What that nigga Joe Budden said.
The right side.
Pack of ass.
The right side, respectfully.
Don't use that mic in your debate. They gonna fuck up all your damn points.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. You gotta go to your settings, bro, and
tweak it.
Go to your settings and click off automatically adjust volume. Like make sure it's not checked, and then you can adjust the sound.
Oh, see, then I take that back. Then I don't want to shit on that person. Shout out to the people that sent BVO and Mike. We appreciate that.
I got my shit at 200. Talk me.
I see what you're saying. But you know, the funny thing is, hey, Marky Dan, you kind of broke my heart with this, and you my brother. I love you. But
Or
I don't know why you would say that I got this thing with Ryan Garcia, Brandon Figueroa. That's not true, bro. I only pick the brothers. That's all I pick. Jamel Charlo. I mean, who else? What are you talking about? I don't pick the brothers, man.
Don't you always? I mean, didn't you say Ryan Garcia is Sugar Ray Leonard and Devin Haney is Polly Malignaggi? Is that not one of your words?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Somebody in my comments
That's one of
said
your.
that. Somebody in the comments
No,
told me.
no.
I'll
I'm gonna
see you in
make
the comments.
you gotta wear that BBO.
I'm gonna show you in the comments where the guy came up with that, and I agree.
BBO, hold up. A person in your comments might have said that, but you was telling me that Ryan Garcia looked like Sugar Ray Leonard Jr. when he beat Duarte after that fight. It wasn't after that person made that comment. It was after that fight. We didn't even do a show yet.
And that's when we was on the phone. You talking about when we was talking on the phone. That's different. But
no, I'm talking about when we came on live. You said he looked like Sugar Ray Leonard Jr.
Yeah, and I heard you call Devin Haney Polly Malignaggi multiple times.
Well, that's who Devin is.
hell no, he way better.
Damn though.
He way better than that bum ass nigga. And I ain't even know him.
No, Paulie wasn't no bum, bro.
He was a bum
Paulie
ass
wasn't no
nigga,
bum.
bro.
You out your mind.
He was better than the amateurs, like Ryan was.
Yeah, he's an overachiever.
Yeah,
Paulie was a dog, man. Paulie was a dog.
That nigga a bum. He got dropped by Conor McGregor in sparring, bro. What the fuck?
He did.
Hold on. You never got dropped in sparring?
Hell no, I ain't get dropped
by no MMA nigga.
Fighter. Hell no.
Even if he did get dropped in sparring, I guarantee you it wasn't by no MMA nigga. I promise you that.
I never got dropped, and it definitely ain't gonna be by no motherfucking MMA fighter.
Right.
So you never been dropped in sparring?
Hell no, I've been hurt in sparring. I ain't never been dropped. I mean.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that nigga ain't gonna get up here lying on no shit.
I'll say this, man. I'll say this,
like
man.
The nigga, what was the nigga BVO that used to come on our channel and the nigga used to say, remember he got knocked the fuck out a couple times. What was the boy name? Shout out to
him. That's my dog, man. I'm not gonna bring his name up. I'm gonna let that pass because you're a goofball, man. But
well, we got talking about. I want to know now. Come on, don't do that.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Tell me in the private chat. Tell me in the private chat, bro.
No, I'll tell you.
Hey, if I knew that nigga name, I would say it. You know why? Because the brother got on the channel was like, yeah, man, I got knocked out, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about shit. And I was like, well, damn, well, shout out to you, nigga. You got in there. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even tweaking on it. You feel me? The nigga
that's my brother from Red Hook, Brooklyn, man. It is
shout
what
out
it
to
is,
him.
man.
The nigga's a savage.
People get knocked down in sparring, bro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize that
fucked up in sparring. You know what? I got fucked up in sparring one time, and that's when I knew that I couldn't be a boxer. That I got fucked up real bad in sparring. I thought I could fight, and I could, and I can fight, but I can't fight them niggas. Them niggas is different.
If it comes to a boxer, all you got to do to settle the score is have a baseball bat. That's all you need. I mean, because at the end of the day, man, you're not gonna beat no boxer with his hands. Your best bet is to get one of them knuckles and hit a home run on it. That's the best way. That's the best thing you can do. But before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to do their final thoughts. I'm gonna give a final thought, and then I'm gonna let everybody else get their final thoughts. You can start whatever order you guys want. But I want to say, you know what? I want to send a big shout out, man, to everybody supporting the channel, man. I can't say thank you enough. We've been doing the channel a total of 14 months. We had almost 2,500 subscribers. We're about 30 away. So I just want to thank everybody, man. 1.2 million views, and you know, I'm not no superstar cat. I just thank God for everybody that support the channel, man. I salute to all my co-hosts, man. My brother D Free, my brother Prize, my boxing historian Marky Dan. I appreciate everybody, man, helping the channel grow. And we're gonna keep doing more. We're gonna keep growing, man. We're gonna keep talking about this boxing. And I want everybody to know, hey, BBO is the most unbiased guy in boxing. We're gonna keep that up. Go ahead. Anybody else can go give me their final thoughts. Go ahead.
Tomorrow, me and Prize, we're gonna be doing our show. It's probably gonna be 9:30 Eastern time, so look out for that.
Yeah, that shit gonna be lit. And shout out to BVO. I've been rocking with him for a minute. That's my bro. And I appreciate you letting us jump on the panel. Shout out to the homie Free, the homie Marky Dan. the homie X, future world champion. Man, we got shit cracking.
Absolutely.
Man, I mean, it's always fun doing these shows because we get to see how much BBO really don't know when he go off of opinion. and y'all be on the lookout. Y'all be on the lookout. Me and Marky Dan gonna put on some coaching shows for BBO for his debate coming up. We drop some videos. He's gonna be in the gym. He's gonna be working out. He's gonna be working out.
We gonna be crabbing with
Hey,
BBO.
BBO, you got a debate coming up?
Yeah, he got a debate coming up Sunday.
Yeah,
This nigga,
How
he signed to fight Mike Tyson in an 8-foot ring.
Wait. What's the debate and who is it against?
It's a
His
tough
debate
debate.
is against Get the Smoke, who's an actual debater. I beat him in the World Series debate. He can debate. Get the Smoke is not no joke. He can debate.
He is the grandmaster.
But the topic is Roberto Duran and Floyd Mayweather. Get the Smoke got Floyd Mayweather, and BBO got Roberto Duran.
Damn. Well, I'm rocking with BBO. I think BBO gonna smoke him respectfully. I don't know who homie is. I'm rocking with home team though. I'm going with BBO. What time?
I'm gonna say it like this.
What time is it? And what platform is it on? Is it on this platform?
No.
It's gonna be on Zone 6.
Okay, I heard of him before.
Is that his name? Is that his name?
That's the guy that had
the enforcer.
Is Zone 6 that same guy that had a dog fight with Knockout? Is that that guy?
Yep.
Okay, shout out to Zone 6 because he was on some shit too. That was tough. That was a tough one. I don't even know who. I know that nigga Zone 6 was on some shit. So was Knockout too. That was a real. That was fire there. Okay,
My brother not gonna be having a super home field advantage. Go ahead. My bad, Free.
No, I was gonna say Get the Smoke. No, this dude is he's a debater. He's not the world best debater, but this man, he knows his shit. And Get the Smoke, well, he has a way of flipping his words to make you get caught up.
Nah, but I don't give a fuck about no nigga named Get the Smoke because he about to get some smoke.
Not only that, he's extremely knowledgeable about the sport of boxing.
Hey, what time is that shit so I can be in the chat on my bullshit?
I'm
there.
rooting for.
Hey, BBO, y'all need a judge?
I'm rooting for BBO. I'm rooting for BBO.
Y'all need a judge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be too biased if I'm a judge.
They got judges. They got
BBO,
they got
BBO.
Grandpa Shelton. And I think
what
Mark
time
Nash is gonna be up there. I have to check. I'm not sure yet.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, Get the Smoke. I'm gonna tell you right now, my nigga, prize fighter, gonna tell you right now. That's what's about to happen to you, my boy. Now I don't know.
Hey, I mean, for real, BBO, you gotta stand on business for the
I don't debate. I don't got time to debate with you niggas. But no, I'm not finished. Hold on, Free. Get the Smoke. We pulling up. I'm trying to tell you, my boy. BVO gonna be on his bullshit. He gonna be ready to go. This ain't you think you about to get a 30 clip. It's not finna happen. It's not happening. And BVO gonna come with his shit.
Right. This is a rematch. Get the Smoke already beat BVO. This is a rematch. BVO trying to get back.
BVO, hey, you know what? Hold up, Free. Cause I don't be knowing about these. But this has been like 2 or 3 debates that I can't find no audio. He battled Knockout. I ain't seen that. I'm like, damn, BVO.
I'm gonna send that to you if I can find it.
When the fights is going down.
Knockout called me out. No, Knockout called me out because I was black.
I don't give a fuck. You never called my phone behind the scene and say, yo, I'm battling Knockout. What? I never. Where's that audio?
Now, that was a spirit of the moment.
Yeah, that was spirit of the moment.
What happened was,
okay, so he wasn't prepared. We had the NFL channel. I mean, the NFL live going on and the
Tuesday.
Shit went down. And the shit went down.
And BBO and Knockout got into it about
Devin Haney broke out. A fight broke out.
BBO got into it about Devin Haney and Tio.
Okay.
And so Knockout said, "Well, man, if you want to debate, you can just come to my channel after this is over with, and we can have a debate." So he went over there and he got smoked.
Yeah.
Oh, he got smoked.
BBO was out of his element. Knockout went over there with his fucking computer and had all this shit. And BBO
Deontay Wilder versus Bermain Stavern too. That's what happened to BBO. It was just brutal.
So wait a minute. Hey, Free.
And
so hold
swift.
on. So this nigga already so the first debate, how did that go?
I wasn't there. This is BBO told me that he debated because BBO said I saw your debate with Get the Smoke, and then BBO had a debate with Get the Smoke. So BBO said that's how me and BBO end up hooking up because BBO wanted to debate me, and I'm like, dog, I'm like, why are you coming at me? I don't even know who you are. I didn't know who BBO was. He just kept saying, hey, D3, I want to debate you. So I'm like, all right, if you want to debate, we could debate or whatever. So I found out why he wanted to debate me because he lost to Get the Smoke, and I smoked Get the Smoke. So that's why he wanted to debate me.
Okay.
Yeah,
BBO is the Tiafimo
Brad
Lopez
Master.
of the YTBC. You know, he want all the smoke with everybody and Get the Smoke.
That was my George Cambosis. That was my George Cambozo.
So wait, he beat. So what was it? How did that battle go? How did that go?
That was the reason I lost is because at the end, Grandpa Sheldon said something about I think it was Ken Norris. Is it Terry Norris? Yeah.
What was the debate about?
It was
how did he come up in the picture? He never fought none of them.
It was
what was the debate about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather. Who was better? Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather. And
who you had?
Floyd.
Yeah.
And you got Floyd versus Duran. You got Floyd again?
No, he got Floyd this time. He chose all this. He got Floyd. I got Duran.
Did you get the questions yet?
No, I ain't get the questions yet. I'm gonna get with him on that tonight. I'm gonna get that tonight.
Well, you better, because today, you know, we got to prep for this.
Yeah, he said Shakur is the best fighter in the game. 135, 140. Ain't nobody gonna call out.
That's what I'm saying. We got to know what the questions is so I can prep you for it because you got to know everything about these questions. You got to know about these fighters, how it pertains to the questions. If you don't know the questions, you're going to be out there going off a memory of what you know of these fighters. So you got to figure out what the questions are. Like when we do the World Series debate, you don't know what the questions, you just know what the topic is, and you know which fighter you got. That's why the world, because it's a bunch of people, and we trying to narrow it down. Who really knows boxing? And so I made it to the semifinals. I was the third place winner. I got beat, but a lot of people say that I really won, but it is what it is.
Who did you go against?
I went against boxeologist.
Oh man, I heard he was pretty good. Did he end up winning the whole thing?
Yeah, he won the whole thing. But a lot, like I said,
hey, Free, you talking about that joint that Knockout did?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah. That's why these names are familiar to me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was in that, and I got to the third.
I remember you, Free. You was flaming shit. Yeah. Now that you bring that up, I do remember you now, Free.
Yeah.
I knew your ass from somewhere, boy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Dub. Okay. Hey, Dub said Free won. I don't know that. I don't know.
Everybody, a lot of people thought I won.
I remember there was a lot. I remember because Dub went live after that shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dub went live after that. Yeah, you I remember now. Damn, my memory fucked up. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Free, you did was cooking on that joint. You did kind of get yak, yo. The word up.
Because we had the topic was Larry Holmes versus Lennox Lewis. I had Larry Holmes. He had Lennox Lewis. But see, where they got me wrong at when they said which fighter came out of the best golden era? Was it Larry Holmes coming out of the 80s and the late 70s, or was it Lennox Lewis coming out of the 90s? I gave up. I said Larry Holmes, but he switched the question and he switched not the moderator, not Knockout. Boxeologist switched it to saying, oh, but Larry Holmes didn't fight this person. I'm like, that's not the question. The question is who came out of the best era.
Yeah.
Not who had a better,
I remember
that
resume.
Shit.
Now that shit just refreshed my memory like crazy, dog. I remember that shit because I was like, nah, Larry Holmes.
And they gave that round to him. I lost 2-1. If I would have won that round, I would have won the fight. I would have won.
That shit was a little. I remember that. Yo, you refresh my memory like crazy. We're Knockout doing that shit again. Yo, they ain't doing that shit again.
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming up. He's going to make announcements probably within the next month, probably within the next month of when we're going to do it again. But it's
Yeah,
probably
that
going to be
shit
around
was
the
fun. Yeah,
summertime.
that shit made YouTube fun again. You can go back and watch the debates. That shit was dope. Yeah, I remember that shit. I forgot all about that shit. Free, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we want to do that probably. It's probably going to be around the summertime. We're going to do it again.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's coming back up.
It's gonna be
Hey.
way more people to sign up this time, bro. That shit gonna be too lit.
Yeah, we had 32 people signed up last time.
Yeah, it's gonna be way more than 32 people this time, bro. So y'all gotta be ready for and anticipate what's about to happen, bro. Cause that shit was.
Hey, let me ask you this: you was in there? Do you think Q beat? You think Q was robbing that debate, man? Free when he was going against dang, I can't think of dude's name.
Boxeologist?
No, Q the guy. He was going
against Knockout.
Yeah, against Knockout. Do you think he got robbed in that one?
I think Knockout got robbed when he had his debate the first time.
What you talking about with Nui versus Bam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he got robbed. But I got to give Knockout his credit. I mean, going in there, I'm saying, like, it's no fucking way you could win a debate between Nui and Bam. But, like, I mean, for the questions, he was creating logical responses. I have to give him credit for that.
Yeah, and that's why I say that shit was debatable to me. Like Q was cooking too, because he had an easier time, like an easier training camp, should I say? And Knockout was creating really good.
He had an easier opponent. This was an upset,
but
absolutely.
You know, Q. I think Q. That one was tough to me, man, because that one was really, really tough because Q had a nice, little question, and Knockout was creating shit. That's why people gave it the Knockout, because he was just whipping up shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good one, though, man. I don't got no winner on that one.
What people don't realize is Knockout actually studies these fighters. Like he studied the fighters that most niggas don't watch. Like it could be a fight of two daggone flyweight. Knockout going.
Yeah, he know what he talking about. Hey, but it's your boy BBO. We gonna be back tomorrow. We all come back to support the Prides of Marky Dan show.
Yeah.
So it's your boy BBO. It's your boy D Free. It's your boy Prize, and we out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know.